plus frames and doing the big demon flip.
Where's the puppy power? You should have killed him.
Finds a shimmy. That's going to be sour hit on the DP for a combo extension. Activate. And that's going to kill it. No scale. Exactly. Sweep activate's going to take him far. He's falling for another shimmy, Lupus. Got to stop pressing that throw button.
Oh, yeah, we've seen that. That's the puppy power.
Crouching medium kicks and forward heavy punch, right? He's not able to fish his way out. Micro walks under the air fireball. Not falling for the shimmy anymore.
No, you can't do that. And Ferris is all over it. Boink.
Spinning bird kick. Ugh.
Oh, what about a sweep right in your face? How do you feel about that? I'm kind of a fan to be totally honest. You thought that was a mistake?
Whiff grab sweep, young man team special.
Yeah, did he tell him? Hey, I got some tech for you.
Wow.
You ever hear? Oh, and then a reset for no reason. We're not seeing that. We're not seeing whip punishes. We're not seeing punishes in general. That kind of gives you the liberty to throw it down. Max is trying to fight fire with fire. But that's not how it works.
Okay. Okay.
Max.
Okay.
Out of there.
Let's fucking go. Whip grab sweep.
Gee, I think it is.
Gets an air reset there.
But with the super early tech, she was able to recover beforehand.
Oh, another misinput from COD.
Awkward angle. No punish.
Oh, this is getting really dicey.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Finds a poke out max ranged stand heavy or stand medium punch right there. It's gonna catch that.
Let's see how he uses that V bar.
Goes right over the fireball. Finds the max range confirm on that same medium punch. EX DP on the wake up retaliation.
Petty playing moody. Oh yeah.
Can't be jumping on an activate like that.
Oh, there she was looking for that one. You could actually activate off that too.
He really wants to activate right now off one of these Sobats or crouch medium kicks to get an extension.
Pressure. Waits for it. Yep, smart.
He's ready with those anti-airs right now.
He can't do much. He's got to just work his way forward. Yeah. There we go.
Step kick. Bad activate. Do the crouch medium punch mash. A different conversion, extension, or a reset here. He tried to reset.
She's still dangerous. No, God!
God,
he did it.
Like he heard you, Patty.
$135 in donation.
That's crazy. That solid kind of fundies Honda, right? Punishing these fireballs with the big headbutts. And Honda's definitely a character that'll lock you down like this, right? Like, what do I do? Oh my goodness, I cannot press a button.
Matt, I hope you're ready, brother, because you got one more round. You'll never see Matt team back down, so I'm interested to see. Woohoo!
We'll miss base on the butt slam though.
Now it's his turn. See how Chobo holds it. See, this is what I'm talking about. The momentum is going to shift a lot. Whoever's on offense.
Crumbling on that stagger pressure there a little bit.
It's a
double overhead.
Nice. Build meter.
What a shift.
He didn't build meter.
That's minus if it crosses up.
Oh god. No Oki. Alright, no get up. That's a super.
And that's gonna almost. I think
does
that's gonna
Honda
kill.
have the vitality?
It's very close.
Whoa.
Very, very close.
Activation. The taunt?
Did he taunt?
You better hope you don't get hit by a damn Honda V trigger. The pressure. That team hangs on for dear life. Hit! Whoa! Whoa! That team gets the extra point! Another one.
Doesn't know that EXDP isn't invincible on the first frame, so it's not going to get crush countered.
It's a little floaty too, a little floatier than she thought. Damn!
Bull dash.
Easy peasy.
Finally, a point.
Oh, Mad Team, terrible spot. Where's that dash command grab?
Did he just dash forward throw? Or try to dash forward throw and got clipped?
Chobo, this is a game.
Use your meter how you need to use it.
For Mad Team gets it.
Let's go. That was so clutch.
But it's time for a serious match. EX command grab.
Chobo fights until the end. Big
wow. Wow, the dash command grab. We were talking about
Watch
that.
out, a lot of meter. Matt! No! He's not
conversion,
chance. He's gonna get it! Matt Team stays alive again!
Let's go,
Refuses to die!
Exert some pressure with it.
That's not gonna work out. Whoa!
Yeah,
just
shot
walk up,
goes so
he's gonna chip him out, but he was one step ahead. Gee,
Wow.
Nice.
that was so smart. He knew that he knew the way they're both playing it. It seems like he's got good answers, he's got strategy, and he's got game too.
That V-trigger activate gonna steal the meter and use it for their own super.
That's that, right? Yeah.
No, it's actually even.
Not finding the right timings on this. It seems like Poke's doing great. In general, just crumbling under some of these bigger
Whoa,
buttons.
gets the clips in! He knew he wanted to try to find the way to activate.
Let's go! Dumbledore London, baby!
Gives you an extra point, but
That was a punish right there.
You lose. Wow, activation, punish, and vacuum effect. And
You know he wants a V reversal.
I like the activate option though.
Whoa. Oh, he's gonna hang on to it. Wow.
And there goes an entire EX bar, and Chip might kill.
Wow, I didn't even notice that.
Pokey can afford to
Not
take
out,
throws here.
and getting into a position where that super is dangerous.
Pokey can afford to take the throw though.
Oh, are you kidding? You still in? V shift. No, punish on it.
No meter for EX.
No!
Backdoor's almost gonna do it.
What is this comeback? Oh, so
Whoa,
close.
whoa.
Go, team on the board.
All right.
Let's go.
1 point.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
Let's go, game on the board.
He's been doing. Oh, but he forces the V reversal.
Pokey really wants to hold on to
That's
their
it.
meter there.
He closes it out, but we're going to critic of the nation, baby.
I've seen this wheel way too many times now.
Yeah.
Division.
Oh god, I'm on this shit.
3.
Cod De La Cod versus
That's
me.
Who is that, Maxie?
Oh no, that's you, Patty. Can COD stay alive? Don't make the mistake. Don't crumble.
Jumping from Patty, feeling good soon.
13 seconds. Gets it. COD stays alive.
Wow, he goes for the safe conversion.
COD.
And suddenly Patty has the life lead, but still forcing
He
the trade.
catches it.
He gets counter hit conversion. No super though.
COD 2-0.
Just letting you know.
Catches it. COD playing great.
Another tragedy assault. He's gonna steal some V meter here. The moonsault's what costs him.
COD almost pulled a miracle.
Wow.
Good evening, Street Fighter fans. It's time once again for the best part of your Monday and mine, Stream Team Battle X. And here, as Street Fighter V prepares to give way to Street Fighter VI, we're doing everything we can to end the SFV run here on STB with a bang. And you know that when Stack puts his mind to something, the man comes through. Unbelievable card tonight. Not only do we have the two combatants from possibly the greatest set in the history of STB, but on the same team, we also have literally one of the greatest and most decorated SFV players in the world. But enough intro, let's get into it. I'm Andy, and I'm joined, as always, by the man himself, Stack Bradford. How's it going, Stack?
I'm feeling so excited about this one in particular. As we get closer to Street Fighter 6 with only a few more Street Fighter 5 cards left on the table, we got to make him heat, man.
Absolutely. Look at that. Coming through with the Big Ten.
Starting us off real nice with that 10, guys. You can see that donation bar up there, but let's get that going real quick so we can just get that out of the way and give something for the players. But as I was saying, we have, what, 3 left after this, and then they just announced the open beta. People were asking, oh, are you going to do a stream team battle with the beta? Hey, we got plenty lined up for the future,
Yeah.
so we're gonna be patient, and when we're ready to go, we're going to have an awesome event. So when you have a headliner like iDom versus Ultimate Weapon, we got to decorate the rest of the card as well. So I hit up a couple other people, and so let's check out this card right at the gate. JustLemillion. I actually made a ranking error there because everyone's got a PC and a PS4 account. So he's actually a super diamond going up against Bardo, as you mentioned, and he's teamed up with Redline on the same team.
That's too fun.
I originally asked him, do you guys want to play one more time in there? It was kind of reluctant, so I was like, let's throw them on the same team. But he's got a tough opponent in Hispanicathedisco. He's made a lot of appearances on Stream Team Battle X2, but not a whole lot over here. on the premium card. So let's see how he steps up. And I know he has been gone for a while. He actually hasn't signed up since the 10 vs 10. It's been 25 events since he's been on. So I'm glad to have him back. Up next in Division 3, we have 2 debuts back-to-back West Coast Warlords. The only Warlord purely Honda, BacchusOptime.
He's the only Warlord Honda that's played exclusively Honda, or like mostly Honda?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Dang, that's awesome. All right.
Mr. Psycho with the 25. I should say in the United States. I think there's a couple, other guys. But Psycho with the 25 getting this up to 35. Thank you very much. UpChain. He's been wanting to get signed up for a while. And this is the perfect opponent. This is one of those matchups that I don't want to be a part of, but it sounds really fun to watch. You know what I mean? Birdie Honda, but it's going to be really fun to spectate. But coming up in Division 2, we got Marv coming up against Toplin. And you're wondering why it's such a heavy card. I actually am really invested in the first division, and I just wasn't sure how much these guys were going to be able to really coach and captain to that level. So I asked Toplin, because he was so good last time he was on, that I thought he'd be a valuable asset to a team, especially with someone like iDom. And same with Marv. Marv had a great energy too. You remember him saying, "Doctor, he's just not that good." He was very hilarious.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's why I got those 2 up. And then, of course, we got Ultimate Weapon going against iDom. There was some discussion early on about how Ultimate Weapon deals with grapplers, and someone reminded me that he actually lost to Brutus. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
And
he
lost.
Command grab discussion. I saw that.
Right.
I forgot too.
Yeah, and he lost to Kaba, which I remembered that, but Kaba is one of those next level players that command grab or not, who knows how that could have went. But that was something that Ultimate Weapon talked about, and I'm saying I have an issue with that. But I need to let you guys know that they've been this has been known for a week, and he specifically called out iDom. So I think this is going to be super interesting. Also, everyone's counting him out. I don't know who you guys are talking about. I don't know if you guys just saw what he did a couple weeks ago and what he does to most people that come on here, but you think this is going to be like a wash. You're sorely mistaken. This is the weapon going up against iDom.
Yes, the weapon.
Off to the gambling round we go.
Yeah, indeed. So if you guys are in chat, you can play along with our gambling game that we have here on Stream Team Battle X. Pretend money. I don't need the feds coming after me. I don't want to have to move to the Cayman Islands or anything like that. It's Billy Bob coming in just in time, of course, for Gambling Ram, one of the Gambling Ram all-timers. But to play along, you can use the commands you see in the lower left. !bet is the easiest way to play along. So if you want to bet on our first matchup, JustLemillion against Bardo, say you want to bet on Bardo, it would be !bet space 4, the number in the blue circle, space the amount you want to bet. And you'll inevitably see other people in chat using the commands as well, so you kind of just follow what they're doing. You can do a parlay if you want. You can chain multiple bets together to get a bigger payout. So if you want to parlay Bardo and Redlined, the two foes from Stream Team League, you would do !parlay space 3 space 6, then space the amount. And I know I should make it to where if you just do bet and then multiple items, then it should take the bet. But there's going to be a revamp of Gambling Ram for Street Fighter 6, so you guys are going to enjoy that. There's going to be more features. It'll be a little more user friendly, but for now, this is what we have. Get your bets in. Also, in case you're wondering why I look like I'm about to jump out of an airplane, I do have a little man in tow. My little son is down here choxing in the old chest carrier.
Amazing.
Arctic called it, so yeah. But he's fast asleep. He's good to go.
That is amazing.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it's his STBX debut.
And he's just going to sleep through this whole damn thing until Division 1, of course, where he's going to wake up and spectate that. Absolutely.
Yes. He's very hyped for Ultimate Weapon iDom. he's yeah. And actually, if he wakes up, I'm going to excuse myself for a moment and hand him off to the wife. So,
no problem at all. Let me think here. I got to bet on the legend, Bardo has been in some clutch situations. JustLemillion, the higher rank, and probably has the more matches, but you know what? I like to go hard in the paint. So I'll throw it out the bet space any of those blue numbers space. We all have $1,000, so you can type in all one. You can even do change, from what I know, right?
Yeah, there's decimals.
50?
The next one won't have decimals. Decimals have caused some issues, but
yeah,
for now we do have decimals. Yeah,
we don't need them. Go big. But Redline hasn't been on in a while. How do you think he's gonna be able to keep up? Because you know he's had his waves of success and failure. So what do you think?
It's true. I think he's good. I know he's been playing a little bit more lately, at least based on his streams that I've been seeing. And I think he's doing Lucia still, right? Fred?
He's gonna run Lucia with this one, yeah.
Yeah. So I think he's got a chance. Cancel. It should be cancel. Let's see. Is cancel not working? Because I was having a bug that someone found with canceling a parlay, and so I tried to put like a little error protection against that crash, and maybe it made cancels not work at all. Yeah, canceling may not work right now. I could reboot it and it would work, but then it might crash. So I don't know.
Just make the right bet from
Yeah, just
now
make the right
on.
bet. Yeah.
Well,
What is going on with that? That is weird.
taking another look at the card real quick, guys, to go over how things go. 1st to 15, right? So either these are going to be 1st to 3. I can't see the name behind that division. What?
Oh, I missed it.
Did you see? Oh, I don't have my. I knew I was. I told you I was forgetting something. I don't have my recent events thing. Give me one moment, guys. But like I said, 1st to 15, the first 4 sets are 1st to 3, with the last set being 1st to 5. If you do the math in your head real quick, you think that's only that potentially might not come out to 15. That's right. So if that happens, we're going to go to a critical division bonus set that's picked by a wheel.
Yes, the Wheel of Misfortune,
Yes.
which actually landed on something other than D1 last week. That was amazing. Didn't it land on D1 like 5 weeks straight or something ridiculous?
We had a hard time, yeah. And Strange Tail even called it too. He's like, "What? It's gonna land on me. I know it is. This thing's freaking rigged." That was Arctic with the 20. We're already past the halfway mark. Thank you all for your early donations. You've really been bringing it the last few weeks, and we really appreciate that. We weren't able to do Stream Team Battle X2, but man, we've talked about Street Fighter 6 a lot lately as far as what we're gonna bring, and every time, like, I think about it and the way it's gonna be executed, I'm just looking forward to it so much.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've been putting so much work into it. You guys are going to dig what we have to offer for sure.
There's just no possible way, because we envision something and we execute, and we've gotten this far on just straight up the work of us two and the helping hands of a few other people. But other than that, it's just been the grind in the last portion of Street Fighter 5, and we've gotten this far with all you guys helping out and having headliners like this on cards like this on a Monday. It would take us forever back in the day to line up something like this, but that's just, we're getting there, man. We're getting there.
We are. It's coming up quick. It's going to be here tomorrow. It's going to feel like it's going to be crazy.
All right. Oh, he's Ultra Diamond now. Oh, Bardo's got his work cut out for him. Just a mistake I make with the PC, PS4 stuff. I'm always looking at the wrong one. But guys, Street Fighter 6, we're so ready. We are so ready.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be popping. The Discord's going to be popping. Trust.
Yeah. As we get into this first set of the night, Division 5. JustLemillion going up Ultra Diamond, which means he's been putting in that rank time. And Bardo, again, some of that we don't see too often anymore, so I actually have no clue how much he's actually playing. Could be a lot, but he's still signing up, and I appreciate that.
Oh, man.
You're about to expose everyone that has the crack in this chat. Yeah, the open beta, guys. Make sure you hop in on that. You want to be on one of the very first Street Fighter 6 Stream Team Battle X cards. You got to come correct.
If you guys are on the crack, put down the pipe for 2 hours and watch some Stream Team Battle X. Take a chill.
Yeah, you're not even doing anything. Here we go.
Knocky Best, what's up? Good to see you.
Yeah. Okay.
So I feel like this. Well, I guess I feel like every Balrog matchup, it's sort of well known or predictable who's got the advantage. What do you think here, character-wise?
That's actually an interesting question, because he deals with Shoto's particularly well, but Nikali has a command grab, which kind of gives him that close range pressure. I don't know how far his 4-frame works against the dash straight. It's just a matchup I don't see very often. I'm gonna have to watch a little bit of it.
And the V skill probably doesn't dodge through the spew, does it, or does it?
The V skill?
Or there was that. What is the thing where he spins and can go through a projectile?
Oh yeah, that'd be a really interesting if that works. I don't think it does.
Yeah, so that could be a bit of a neutralizer.
Deep, but Bardo not scared of that badge at all.
Yeah.
The open beta just excludes PS4. That's good to know. Well, perfect jump. My question is, was iDom able to make it to the voice chat?
I believe he's in there. I don't know if he's chatting, but I think I saw him in there.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's in there. Yep.
Lemillion trapped right now.
Yeah.
Bardo has gone through the gauntlet of emotions in Stream Team Battle. He's grown with the platform, actually.
It's true. I mean, what rank were they for that Stream Team League match? Were they
Plat.
gold? It was plat, okay.
At the most. So yeah, he's really evolved, and just the resistance to the discomfort, especially in that situation, just so nerve-wracking. Division 5 must feel so much easier starting off the card.
Probably does.
But Lemillion found an opening.
Neutral jump. JustLemillion. Nice comeback.
Nice, good
Yeah,
shot. Good shot.
he's a veteran in his own right.
He's not jumping at all on your block stream. So
And of course, ultimate weapon, Balrog player himself.
Oh,
Could be
that's,
an advantage here for JustLemillion.
yeah, that's handy. And he seems like the type of player that would notice like a small thing that would make a big difference too.
Yeah. Yeah, and you might expect jumping from Balrog in this matchup to try to get over the spew. But this, he's got super.
That
He
was
can
a
hit it here.
reset, and it
Oh,
wasn't.
he dropped it.
He said right there, he's not jumping. And he was right.
Yeah, no jumping coming, so he obviously doesn't have to worry about the air in that case.
What started off as actually a strong round and game for Bardo got switched around real quickly with the introduction of a new tool. That command grab especially started to make things a little different. You can't
Yeah,
just hold that
absolutely.
pressure.
I mean, Bardo basically had that point, JustLemillion with the comeback in that round, and then exclamation point on the finish.
That's right. But maybe that's the type of thing that would separate the two ranks. You know, we see Bardo starting off strong,
Yeah.
but the adaptations. And now it's on their team. Just Bardo has Toplin, UpChain, iDom on his side. Surely they could tell him something.
Oh yeah.
Rush. Moving in.
And caught him pressing.
Yeah. Bardo
Yeah, good. You get out.
having a tough
having it.
time.
Good prediction, JustLemillion.
He's having a tough time on defense, Bardo. It does seem like Balrog does have an option or two for the vomit.
It does, yeah. Yeah, it's not shutting down his game.
This is just so...
V-shifting the corner, generally bad. Not that I've ever V-shifted myself. I don't really know. That's just what they say. I've never V-shifted on purpose. That's my claim to fame.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He stuck in the corner, and Lemillion keeps making the right call, and even when he doesn't, he's not getting punished very hard for it. We always make mention of command grabs. He's not getting punished thoroughly, and Bardo's on the end of that where he's just maybe a medium punch. It's not enough to dissuade Lemillion as he moves in.
Oh, that wasn't enough to kill either, despite Bardo not guarding the activation path. Still alive.
Lemillion, way too much Everclear last night.
Yeah.
Chipped.
There we go. 2 on JustLemillion.
And a crouch light punch, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, if you have a life lead like that and you have V-reversals on deck and you have them in the corner, this V-reversals dash punches. Great.
Let's see. Wait, is it 2? It's 2-1, right? I thought. It was
Oh
like 2-2 there for a second.
yeah. I swear with this new like stuff, I get way ahead of myself.
Yeah.
All right, let me get over there and fix that. I got new technology. It's gonna take me a couple of events to get used to it, like, cause I've had it mapped out for a while, but it's all so different. I probably changed maybe 9 or 10 things on my stream deck, and I thought I had it down, but yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah. With that amount of changes, there's gonna be a hiccup or two. We're working it out.
I haven't been hearing too much advice on Bardo's side. Have you been hearing any inklings?
I started to pipe in for a second, didn't hear anything. I'll listen in because I'm curious what kind of adjustments he's trying to make. So it is 2-0 then, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's had life leads in several of these rounds and won a couple of rounds, obviously.
Lemillion just adapting so well.
Try to chill a little bit, especially when you have the life lead like that. You're going in a little too hard and it's getting killed.
It's true. One dash straight like that, when you eat a full jump in, is a full jump in's worth of damage on a little mistake like that.
Yeah, it's true. You pay dearly in Street Fighter V.
You do. A lot of little small mistakes that just feel small because of the level of commitment, and then next thing you know 300, 400 damage on a jump in. Can't keep doing that.
We're seeing the dive kick do some work because Balrog's got that excellent anti-air, but you can bait it out. You can bait out bad timing. It's possible.
True. Nikali, his staggering stomp pressure, if you're not challenging it, you're going to get caught up in the strings, and next thing you know, you're holding a bunch of stuff you don't need to hold, and Bardo's in trouble.
Okay, he's getting some good spacing here on the spew. Oh, the walk up.
Confident.
Tough spot, Bardo.
No, that's it, Bardo.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, guys.
Nah, man,
All
good try, good try.
All good.
3-0 out the gate for Team 1.
Yeah, I definitely think Bardo just has a lot of experience in this matchup for sure.
Yeah, he didn't know how to deal with the Disco.
I mean, that's a big part of it, actually. If you can keep throwing something on the table like that and not be punished for it, I mean, Bardo was actually doing a good job. It just wasn't enough to dissuade. You know, getting popped with the fears, getting popped with the crouch medium punch. It's just a single button. Maybe if you had a buffer behind it, like crouch medium punch and EX upper or something like that, to get the knockdown, all of that, who knows? But at that point, it didn't seem like enough.
Oh, yeah, it's true. And I think you kind of made a good point earlier that just the one kind of level in experience level can make a lot of difference. And we saw Bardo coming up short a couple too many times there.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I know he's been waiting a while to sign up. He's on a team. And I think the headliner is a big part of it. You see Ultimate Weapon versus iDom. You want to be a part of that action. So I know he was eager to be up there, play, but Lemillion was just one step ahead, and there's not too much you could do about that. Sometimes you're just going to get outplayed.
Yeah. I know it's early on also. I would say this is a candidate. I wouldn't mind seeing this for Critical Division. Oh, little man's waking up. So I'm going to go hand him off to the wife while you guys
I'll take
place
it
your
from
bets.
here.
All right, sounds good.
He's going to miss this amazing next set. Unreal. How dare that baby step in during the show? Get rid of the baby. No, but in any case, you're just going to get handed that. But he said something about a Critical Division maybe being interesting. I don't think that was far outside of his realm of possibility. It's just that Lemillion had answers. He had the neutral jump, the V-skill, the command grab, mix-ups were working really well, the corner pressure, all that stuff. So Bardo would have to do a lot of adaptations from here until that next point in order to make a difference happen. Because otherwise, those things are just going to still be there. But lately, I've been giving a bit of tips for people who want to get on Stream Team Battle, and including Redlined. You know, if you're going to step up to the plate and play on a exhibition like this, you're going to regret when you lose and you know you could have prepped a little bit more. And so if you ever sign up for one of these cards like you should, because we only have a couple left for Street Fighter V, that's the link right there, you're going to regret not prepping up for these matches. I'm telling you that. So if you ever get signed up on a card, do your homework, be thorough about it, and do your best not to lose, because then at least you can say I did all I could. But if you feel like you were like, oh, I just kind of showed up, played, you could get bopped and you'll regret it.
Yeah, I heard you talking about prepping for the event. It's true. Yeah, I mean, and I think everybody's been there though. You go to like a tournament or something like that, and you lose to someone you maybe shouldn't have, or you just didn't prepare quite enough. It's not a good feeling, and it sticks with you.
It does. And Lemillion was just more ready. Is all you could say about that.
Yeah.
We're moving up now. Hispanicathedisco versus Redlined. Now, Redline is the higher rank, and he's using the more unusual character. But Hispanicathedisco and Alex, we all know how Alex does on Stream Team Battle. He always seems to be on the receiving end of the victory. But as I was just talking about, telling Redline about, you know, prep for your match. It makes a difference. Prove to yourself that if you put enough thought into it, that you can actually make something happen. And I'm hoping that we see that, because a lot of these guys, the reason why that advice even came out is because these guys are reaching out to me like, man, I play better usually, and then I go up on here and I shit the bed, and it's just your default settings need to be on point when the pressure's on.
Yes, you can't afford to do too much thinking, just a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta make little improvisations, but your core strategy just has to flow from the fingers.
Yeah. Dude, views. What's up, views? Been a minute, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it has. I hope you sign up more for 6, dude.
Don't even say hi or anything. Just come here and start talking.
Yeah, right out the gate. Get used to stream stress. Yeah. Atomic Trickstar, for your rank, you have a decent amount of stream experience for your rank. I feel like most people, you want to be like in the diamond or something before you hit, you know, the stream on like a tournament or something like that. You know, you got to work your way down the bracket a little bit, and then you'll get on there. But to be, you know, in the bronze silver range and get on stream is something that I could never have thought to have had to deal with. So
yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, those situations are a beast. Who am I going to bet on? I guess I'll bet on Hispanic. I'm not rooting against Redline at all, but it does feel like the momentum is in his favor and Alex's favor. Ever so.
Yep. I kind of want to hear your guys' ideas about what we should do. May 29th is looking like the last Street Fighter V stream team battle. I'm thinking a simple 10 versus 10, 15 versus 15, if I can make it happen with first and twos. But is that something interesting to you guys? I want to see you guys all sign up. I want to try to honestly just get as many people on as I can for the last event. 20 versus 20. I can't even fit that many people on the card. I don't think like on the actual graphic. But I want to have as many of you guys on as I possibly can. So be on the lookout for them sign-ups. Get into the Discord. Donate some cash to these guys, too. Guys, we're at $55. Let's get just a little bit more in there, okay? Let's just do a 50 versus 50 first to one.
Yeah. Well, you could do that if it was like, isn't Fall Guys like 30 people free-for-all or something like that?
Yeah. That's what we're going to do.
Or like Mario Party for Critical Division?
Ooh. Oh, you're talking about... like,
alternate game, different game. Yeah.
One thing I did notice, we talked about this. If we wanted to in the future, we could definitely do Street Fighter V 6 hybrid stream team battles. They're like, this game is very easy to spectate, and I know the ins and outs of how to operate it and broadcast it. So once I learned Street Fighter 6, we could totally have like 5 versus 5s where the first 2 are Street Fighter 5 and the last 2 are 6, and then maybe end it with a different game. I think that'd be interesting, especially if we use the same players. So maybe you play your first set on Street Fighter 5 and then Street Fighter 6. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, you lose your first set. Hey, see me in 6.
Yeah, which is actually the next division. So I'll see you there.
Yeah, next division. Yeah. All right, Top Gun. Cancel, I don't think is working. There was a bug with cancel. I had to cancel. It got canceled. We had to cancel culture as a victim of cancel culture. Cancel.
Damn. R.I.P. For this woke mob in the chat we got.
It's just another feature for you guys to come back to Street Fighter 6 Stream Team Battle 4, because it'll be working. It'll be working in Street Fighter 6 STB for sure. Jaturna
actually asked an important question that we were just talking about before this. Have we figured out how we'll structure the ranks? Well, first of all, as I was recommending, you guys are probably going to be in the same divisions out the gate, and the matchups are probably going to be similar. I'm still going to put people like Arctic up against people like Stone and Ramiri in that ballpark. I feel like is pretty accurate for the beginning of the game when everyone's learning it. Otherwise, it's just impossible to tell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's how it's gonna be. Redline, Lucia going up against Hispanicathedisco, and he's had a lot of luck. And I want to see Redline. I always have a part of me that roots for Redline. He's got this really, like, almost like eternal underdog thing about him.
It's true, yeah. The kind of maybe overthinks things a wee bit. Often not the aggressive player in the situation. Kind of naturally fits into that, I think. You're right.
Yeah, so there's always a part of me. I told him today, you know, prep up for your match. I don't give people exclusive tips. I keep it general. I'm not trying to be biased. You know, prep for your match. Look what this guy does and do your homework. And so let's see if we can see a difference.
I did see a mention in the chat that he was preparing for Alex, and I think even reviewing maybe some Hispanic replays or something. So I think he's done at least some homework, cursory at least.
Yeah, player studying is one of the most important things you could do for short term, because you can remember the things that you remember about a character matchup. You know what you're gonna do about Lariat, what you're gonna do about the chops, but
yeah,
these guys have patterns, and you're gonna find them in so far.
Yeah, leave no doubt.
That's always a good idea to win the round.
True.
I mean, look how fast he built the meter. Who cares?
Yeah, it's true.
Build the meter in 1 round, spend that in 1 round. Let's go.
You know, Ramiri, what are you sipping on, man? You always have good stuff.
I feel like Hispanicathedisco is playing a little slower. He's usually got a little sass in his step.
Yeah, it's true. I wonder if he's like trying to, maybe he knows that, you know, Redline is a pretty deliberate player. Maybe he's trying to match pace a little bit and not get ahead of himself too much.
Actually, you could be right. It could be the pace that Redline's playing that's kind of slowing him down.
Yeah.
You definitely got caught moving around with those sweeps, so.
What kind of gin, though, Ramiri? I'm curious.
Lucia has.
Like...
I'm sorry.
No.
She's got a maddening sweep. It's annoying.
Yeah, it is one of the annoying moves in the game for sure. Good beef eater works. Definitely works. It plays. Yeah.
Hispanic 1-1 in rounds.
Final round.
Okay. You say Hispanicathedisco's doing a download? That's fair. He's assessing.
Yeah. Good guess for Redline. And good spot too, because he was almost pushed to the corner.
Yeah, one thing that actually does surprise me are the number of people who are not ready for the long distance. Alex came out. That right there, I just... when these guys are full range away, what do you think they're gonna...
Yeah, that's why I'm not going for it.
Yeah.
Good conversion. Redline couldn't hold the water back. He got flooded. Let's see if they...
EX run kick, the safe one in neutral, because you definitely got to... He has to come to you, so you got to make him respect you by just not going forward. And definitely throw him on. Like, grappler players don't usually attack throw.
Interesting insight. I never would have thought of that, but it's probably true about command grab characters.
Yeah, anytime iDom says something, it is always a little different than what I was thinking, and it's interesting to hear that. That's what puts him at that next level. Like, grappler players never throw tech. That's just not something I even consider.
Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like usually that stuff is true, and it's also so simple. You'd be like, oh, why did I never not notice that?
Yeah. That being said, he did just tech that, so he's not a true grappler. He hasn't earned his grappler stripes of not throw teching. But it's good to establish it nonetheless, like, because you notice a throw tech and can work with it.
And so, was iDom recommending that he use the EX run kick? I think I never used it there.
Yeah, I think closing the gap instead of him closing the gap on him, because what Hispanicathedisco is doing is basically just holding down back and then moving forward with a jump or moving forward with the some sort of special.
Yeah. And so in that case, I think you do have to kind of like walk and block a little bit because you need to advance, but you don't want to get hit by one of those charge moves.
Woo, yeah, and EX kick is actually really good.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things that you think you can block on reaction, but then it's too late and you're already getting kicked in the mouth. But nice block there.
Yeah.
Holds it!
Oh, no.
Okay. He's gonna back off. Oh!
Whoa, red light! He's ahead! He's ahead!
Oh, oh my god.
Oh man, take a breath there, red line. Take a breath, both of them. He earned that one, but whew, he made it interesting by advancing again when he could have jumped back.
Yeah, and actually with the EX kick that made that magic happen.
Yeah. Hey, look at this, Redline showing some aggression.
It could be that because we were talking about how Redline had that super in the first round. Maybe he's totally right. Like, let go of the EX. Go ahead and let it rip. He's not gonna punish it.
Yeah, it's true.
And he moves forward.
Yeah. Hispanic keeping pace with damage, but is giving a lot of aggression to Redline. Let him take it.
Whoa, this is big.
Yes, back into the corner as well.
Holds it. Waits for it and
bring it here, and he gets out. That's
nice.
Huge.
Definitely could have closed it out. Closes
nice. It. Double tick throw, Redline.
That was mad stressful.
No kidding.
No, it's nowhere near over yet, but listen, man.
No, great adaptions.
You can sense the stress for sure.
Yes. A little bit out of breath, you can feel it.
Yeah, and Alex does have that because his stun output, damage output, the way he can fly, like not a whole lot of grappler characters can just fly across the screen like that. So you feel like you have to be kind of alert at all times in any part of the screen.
Yeah, definitely. And when it's close like that, it might put a little trepidation in your step. Rather than make an aggressive move, you might be worried about getting hit.
I think Redline is doing a good thing about remembering the things that are causing trouble, like neutral jumping the EX stomp.
Yeah.
But this is big. I mean, look at that damage output, stun output.
Yeah, that's rough. And that's tough for Redline too, because I don't think he did anything too crazy. He just tried to walk up and do a well-placed normal and he got crushed.
Yep. Lariat is so good. One of the key things that you have to look out for when you're playing against Alex.
Yes. Okay, Redline, some resources. Hispanic giving him the opportunities to take a shot, playing some defense.
Whoa, big jump.
Ooh, nice.
Position. Disco got plenty of resources to work with health-wise.
No, the little space trap.
He's making it count.
Yes,
Redline.
Hispanics giving him the opportunity. He's playing defense. Defense doesn't win championships in SFV.
Oh!
Gotta get on offense, baby. And the chip.
V-reversal.
No, he's got V-reversal.
Wow, he gets it.
Woo.
Oh, dude. Got the round.
This is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Don't forget V-shift too when you have a life.
Goodness. I hope they've got oxygen tanks or the martini or something.
Yeah, this is getting astral.
I mean, great plays on both sides, man. Like, oh my goodness.
They're playing to their maximum capacity for sure, despite
I feel
the
like it. Yeah.
situation. But yeah, as someone mentioned in the chat, Redline is these combos. He's had opportunities to do bigger combos. He's not really optimizing, but his pressure's good.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit too hopeful with the super, or he just didn't realize that Hispanic had V-gauge. But here we go.
I do like him, like forcing him to spend the V meter so you don't have to worry about that V trigger, but the health was a little low.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta watch out. That's a gimmick.
Okay, I like the little fireball game. I feel like he hasn't done a lot of that this set.
You're right.
Yeah, a little bit. I know he's had traded a couple times maybe, so he's done some. Stagger pressure, Hispanic on defense.
Fully loaded, gonna hit him.
He's gonna get hit. Oh, he did. Oh man, the composure Redline.
Can you imagine that? Where?
It could have been so much hard. Could have been so much worse.
Here it comes.
Oh, Redline trying to survive this game. Needs the win.
Whoa.
Gets him on the jump. Hispanic 2-1.
Very close.
Alex wins.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like you're using your special moves and your V skill to try to close space when you could be like using like medium kick, or like I said, the EX run's very good to like stop him from just walking forward after it. If you want to deter him, because like it scares people when they think, oh, I gotta always be ready for this random EX.
Yeah.
All very valid.
I agree with Sinestro. Redline, he should have gone to character select, light up a SIG, go outside for a moment, come back. But it's okay. He'll be all right.
Yeah, maybe he actually just iDom sounds particularly calm. Maybe that energy, like, hey man,
Yeah.
just use medium kick. You know, maybe you don't have to do a big move. Maybe you could do like a smaller move and just keep him away.
And I think to iDom's point, something that can be kind of hard, especially like intermediate levels and lower levels, is paying attention to when the opponent potentially has charge, because I think that is kind of a more concrete version of what iDom was talking about. Like, know when you can advance, know when you can't, or when you need to do it carefully.
Woo! He's actually making use of the normals. He's actually taking the advice of the captain, and things are changing. That medium kick, he introduced it, and all of a sudden the neutral's looking a little different.
Yeah. And you can't just be afraid of like eating that crush counter like you did before. You really can't. You can't have too much fear. You want to be careful, but not afraid.
Right. Wow. Hilarious.
Yeah, classic Alex Schmixer.
Whoa, no! No, Larry is setting everything up. It's really like pinning him down and making him worried about everything else.
Definitely just be. I mean, I don't said earlier. No, you gotta throw more often. Just like you gotta start the pressure with some of these throws because he's just not cracking. You know what I mean? And then after you throw him twice in a row. You've never done that, so if you do it twice in a row, he will not expect it like at all.
I think that's good advice. And I've even heard many, I think, top players say that you should just start throwing right off the bat because that opens up the shimmy game, and that's where your big damage comes in. So, and Redline's done a good job with stagger pressure. Stagger pressure is great, but it's true that you should cash in on the throws a little bit more, maybe.
It's true, and even now he's kind of reverting back to that pressure.
Yeah.
Without the throw, and I think their team's probably telling him just take the throw.
Yeah.
He's not throwing, so just keep holding it and then do your thing. But right now, Redline, good lead. V-Trigger Alex can make magic happen, though. Ahead of it.
Yes, well-placed neutral jump, and Redline survives that round. Got to survive another one, though, or Hispanic is going to take this one.
Winter Sun, is that a band reference? I had a friend who was really big into Winter Sun.
Yeah.
All right. But let's see. Okay, finally we see the throw. Is he gonna do the? Does he have what it takes to do the dash throw? No. Okay. Hispanic definitely slowed down.
Okay, he's got the counter, the auto counter on deck with the V skill.
Red is one more chance. This is last round for Hispanicathedisco.
Okay, Hispanic is catching up with little discrete bits of damage. Oh, look at that, Red baited that anti-air, but couldn't whiff punish.
Oh!
Woo! Good reactions, Redline. Gotta appreciate it. Old man club.
Good position for him. Good position. Disco really doing a good job though blocking in those tense situations and just confident that Redline's not going to keep throwing.
Maybe a failed anti-air there from Red, not sure.
Yes.
Oh man. Brave.
Oh my god, is that, oh I didn't know, I wasn't sure of the extension there. Red, life bleed.
Backing up.
Oh, for how long? Grab.
He's still alive, but barely.
No.
Okay, probably good V-shift.
That could have cost him big.
Yeah, he could have died on an anti-air, my goodness. Okay, now they're both playing the full screen game. Yeah. Hispanic, life lead. Red's got to approach. He's got to get damage somehow. Yeah. A little bit of chip might do it. No, it's not. He's got to approach. He's got to advance.
Whoa, my god, he tried to window walk on throw. Red out of there.
Sorry, I dropped one there, but we got it.
Good reactions. Hispanicathedisco recognizing the exact second when Redline had no choice but to advance. Sticking out that paw. 3-1.
Dang, Red out. Yeah. Really good match though. Really entertaining. I found myself holding my breath.
That was excellent. And I can feel like watching Red, and it probably seems like we're rooting for him a lot. He's just in that position where we want to see him do well because like he's such a like cerebral, thoughtful player, and he does have a game plan. You just you want to see him execute it.
Yeah, and he's got his own community. It's not like we want to see Hispanicathedisco lose. You just want to see Redline win.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I also like seeing Hispanicathedisco with his. He's had a lot of success. I think his win rate is like one of the better ones in the lower divisions. I think.
Yeah, it has to be. Alex in general and Hispanic carrying that flag quite well.
Bacchus?
Right.
Okay, so I admittedly was referred this guy, BacchusOptime. I had never heard of him, but I might have seen him on the Shadowloo website as I was like recruiting, but I've never seen his gameplay. Gorilla Tap was especially happy to see him on, so I have no idea what we're up for, and I've actually never watched any UpChain gameplay outside of the clips that he posts on Twitter. So I have no idea how this is going to go. I'm really excited. People are like, oh, the guy who referred Meiston, like, you got to check this guy out. So he's a level 99 Warlord Honda. I mean, Jesus.
My goodness. Yeah.
Apparently, Dash EX, the Chobo special, is in the arsenal.
All right. I dig it. Yeah, man. Like, that's one of those things, E-Honda, it's fun to watch someone try to get around those tools and try to deal with what he can do. It's fun to see. And I imagine UpChain is going to have something for him.
That's right, guys. We are still at $55. We haven't moved that in a little while. Let's see something go in there, huh? Just $2. Let's see. What even costs $2 these days? It's the cheapest thing you can buy. Oh, is this guy really going to kick me off? BacchusOptime, new to the format. He's going to go ahead and knock me off the top, huh? Let's see. So, actually, we have how many events left for Monday? 3?
Yeah, week-wise, I guess it's 3.
Yeah. So make sure, guys, you sign up and get part of that action before it is no more Street Fighter 5. 6, we got a long road ahead of us, baby, but
we do.
Going into Division 3, both these guys making their debut. Stone with 5, 2 bags of Cheetos. $5 for 2 bags of Cheetos? Damn. Can't you get like 20 of the fun size at least?
Yeah, more fun for your buck.
But this is way more fun for your buck.
It is, because it's technically free. And do you run ads? So something we've been running into is that Gorilla Tap lets the ads run randomly, which basically hits people in the face with unblockable ads during crucial moments.
Actually,
do you run ads like prior, or what do you do on your
I don't do any.
Oh, okay.
I do.
I didn't know you had an option not to.
No, you have to do like the actual Twitch. But when you see 104 and you have streamers say, I don't have control of that liar! You absolutely have control of that. I have mine turn off. You should never run into a 104 or 103 in the middle of an exhibition. Never. I have it completely turned off. For you guys.
Tom Trickstar said you had it at the beginning. Yeah, so that might be...
Yeah, I can't change that one.
Okay.
That, as a Twitch partner especially, I think that just is going to be no matter what. But that was Gorilla Tap with the 20. Thank you very much, Gorilla.
Nice.
I'm glad you're excited about this next matchup. And then who was that next one? That was Gabagool with the 10, baby.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Always cool to see these new guys participating so much lately.
Yeah, it is. It seems like we're getting people in all the time that enjoy the format, appreciate the work we put in, so it's great to see this thing grow.
Hell yeah.
It's growing.
Quintessa knocks the bar out of the park. $110 or 20 to make it 100. Whoa!
110. Oh, it's up to 110 now? Man.
120 now with Billy Bob with that 10. Yeah, you guys have been freaking awesome lately as far as making sure these guys get paid out. And I mean, that's what like, it just makes it so fun for everyone when there's something there. And even for players like iDom and Ultimate Weapon, one of them has to lose, but no one has to leave with nothing, you know?
Exactly. That was fun, yeah. Very satisfying after a good event. You crack your beer, I pour some whiskey, just kind of sit back like, yeah, that was great.
Oh, absolutely. All right, guys, Division 3. I've never seen either of these guys play extensively. Oh man, sorry. I'm still getting used to this. Dang. Scoring.
I would code you up a custom app if I wasn't coding my butt off on everything else from STB. I'll get that for you eventually.
No, we got
I
it.
will code you a dashboard for that.
So do I have it right at 6-1? I think I do.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, so let's take a close look at what this guy's all about. So people have already been commenting about his costume. I actually don't find it to be too distracting. Actually looks kind of cool.
Reminds me of like N64, like Metal Mario or something like that.
Yeah, whoa, there's that STBX I was just talking about. Wow, that does jack for damage though. So now, because we're in Division 3, every division now is charge eligible. So I hope that the teams can remember that they have that on deck, because that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've seen it used strategically quite well since its implementation. It's been really good to see.
Yeah, everyone on each team, or most people on each team, know about it. So I hope to see it. When we start to see a confident run, I believe is when it's going to get popped. But right now, yeah, Bacchus kind of dictating the pace of this matchup. No spaces. UpChain has not been able to get anything started.
No, and I can kind of feel the frustration because his approaches are very deliberate and trying to place them well, but he keeps getting clipped.
Yeah, that seemed rough.
I don't know.
You're so proud.
I just don't know this matchup other than it just being free.
Yeah, Fong hyper beats Honda.
Oh yeah, almost everything I do just like directly.
Is that Toplin talking about the Fong Honda matchup?
It was, yeah. I guess he should be playing Fong instead.
Well, someone needs to do something soon because it's 7-1.
Yeah.
So if this goes in Bach's favor, Ultimate Weapon is set up as well as he can be.
Yeah.
And iDom's got some work to do tonight, but he's no stranger to work and getting things done, so.
No, indeed. Yeah, so it could be a situation where iDom has to carry, but then if we get back to critical vision, it could be rough. So they'll be hoping for the wheel to treat them kindly.
One thing to take note of, though, is at this rate, they can make it so Ultimate Weapon doesn't have to finish the set, which would be huge. Like, so if they can get up to, 12, that's 3. Get 3 and get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. Signs of life for UpChain.
Great approach. Took the gray life too.
Whoa, there it is. Saved it.
Yes. Testing the reactions. Getting that round. UpChain.
What I would do in the matchup, because it's like when you're in a match, bro, it's hard to just take some advice and then just implement it right away. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard. Like,
yes, we talk about it weekly, and it's so much fun, but it is tough. Fun for us, I should say.
Right. Yeah, I think practically you could probably take one little bit of something small. I think that the note to Redline to consider throwing more, I think that's about the extent of it.
Yeah.
He definitely implemented the EX run. Just do that more. Well, I can do that. Shit.
Right.
Whoa.
Ooh, yeah. Armor.
Didn't consider that. Okay, he can hold it at any time now, so he's got to be wary. Pressure. Way too much.
Yes. UpChain didn't try any EX headbutts there himself.
Wow.
Yeah, he's there. Well placed.
Yeah, Honda is a nuisance.
Yeah.
Bacchus's game plan is so simple. There's nothing particularly technical about what he's doing. He's just well-placed specials.
Right. Well-placed aggression.
Yeah.
Okay, I see UpChain trying to maybe do like some proxy kind of counter hits. Let's see if Bacchus can counter that. He's kind of sticking out some limbs, hoping to catch him.
Trying to set up. Bacchus that does one forward heavy kick and makes it count.
Oh my goodness, little reset, command grab, that's so frustrating. But at least I think it's a reset, not sure.
Yeah, definitely forcing the V reversal out of him.
Yeah. Another proxy space counter hit.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna opt for V reversals for the most part.
Yeah. If he can get the gray life too, it's especially effective, obviously.
Oh, crouch medium kick in the EX hands.
Yeah, and he's doing a lot of dash ups that bring him not face to face, but within a normal range where he can do a little cancel.
18 seconds.
UpChain with a lot of resources. I mean, if he can get something going, he's got the orange to spend.
In my head, I saw the super.
Oh, great reactions, Bacchus jumping back.
Times him out.
Yep.
I can do. And I have to be like on point with DP, trade DP.
I think they're still talking other matchups.
Man, I actually feel like when he did that V skill load up, he could have done super on that. I was kind of waiting for that raw super to get unleashed at that moment. Wow, they booted up so fast. What the hell?
Yeah, that would have been interesting. So like dash up super instead of command grab to catch him jumping.
Yeah, because it reaches pretty far, but
yeah.
We still getting them downouts.
Nice.
Top gun with the 5. I heard you lost your money match. That's unfortunate, but I heard it was last game, last round. I wish you guys would have waited till I streamed it.
Wait, who was that now?
I think it was 2 days ago.
Wait, who is it though?
Top Gun and Kayshawn.
Oh yeah, I saw him talking about that. Was it who took it down?
I think Kayshawn last game, last round won.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Kayshawn puts in the work.
Yeah. But Bacchus right now making this look. I can feel the frustration. And UpChain is just he's spending the V reverse. He just doesn't have the resources to make it happen. And Bacchus is making his count. And despite what I said about his fairly linear Honda gameplay, it's insanely effective. And he's on the last round already.
Yeah. They're making quick work so far. I don't. What would your main idea be if you're UpChain right now, gameplay wise? Any ideas for him?
I'm trying to think. I would think just more lights in neutral. Yeah. Crouch jab, stand light kick.
So I feel like what he's doing now is actually a good adjustment. He's not eating a lot of random damage. Look at that, he caught the dash. So I mean, Bacchus is doing a lot of, oh wow. That's gonna be big damage, big life lead. He's doing so much like far-reaching moves and then dashing up kind of to a close, not nose to nose, but just within like a normal reach or a command grab reach.
Well, there's been a noticeable change just now where UpChain is really believing that it's just a matter of time before Bacchus dashes. And he's caught him a few times now, but...
God, that command grab has... Or was that a regular grab? Or does it just have no recovery?
I think it was... I actually missed it. But see, I like the V reversal here, but Bacchus, he still has a ton of meter.
Yeah.
And Honda can whittle you down better than a lot of other characters. And you feel forced to hold it. Look at it. Look at it. And he really goes for that. He feels like he has to close it out with that pressure. Look at this. And he's in.
Command grab coming.
Know, right?
Dashing command grab.
My God.
Oh, there it was. An UpChain ready for it.
How could you have such a life lead and it still be so stressful?
That's right. Okay, gorilla tap. That makes sense. I believe it. Yeah, Arctic. And Quintessa, all the homies, letting me know. I appreciate it.
I don't think UpChain has been able to really get that V trigger. I wonder how much of a difference that would make. He just really wants him to get off.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Pause. But if you are going to V reversal, you got to make sure you get the knockdown in the great health, and that was not it right there, unfortunately. Bad position. Oh, there was he's like catch him.
Yes.
I think that's the name of the game right here. You got to make every V reversal count. That one counts. That's a good one. I think if there was a little bit more of that, this would be a little bit more favorable.
And I was just wondering if UpChain maybe needed to jump more because of the options Box is presenting. So that dolphin dive, great right there. Even life now. UpChain trying to make this comeback.
Yeah.
He has to survive.
Oh.
The boot.
Oh, what?
Oh, the armor. Bacchus risking it.
He's got the bard.
Can he get a touch?
He gets it.
There it is off the can, and that might kill.
Oh my God!
Oh,
big boy, he gets
there
it.
It is, the low.
That was hype.
Keeps it interesting.
Good shit, man.
Birdie win.
That was like crazy. Yeah, we're live.
Oh my goodness.
puts it on the board. I mean, come on. These guys got to make something happen. The deficit is getting pretty crazy.
It is, yeah. I just realized, like you said, it's 8-2, and also pretty fun to watch and see, you know, as a viewer, what adjustments you think they could make, and to see UpChain make some of them and come out ahead. It's fun to see.
Well, yeah, especially because it looked impossible at first. It just looked like Bacchus was doing whatever he wants and just winning.
Yeah.
But UpChain, he's staying pretty composed despite the situation.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and being able to make those adjustments and also keep your composure when the set is about to be over, very good.
Yeah. Oh my God, you knew it was coming, and still the timing was right on point. Bacchus right back at round point.
Yeah, set point. Or yeah, set.
He's almost done. All right.
You got me rethinking the term set point right now.
Set point, Bacchus been making this real hard for UpChain. I feel like UpChain does have some little answers within there, but they're not consistent enough. And then Bacchus returns with some insanity.
Yeah, I think all of his good guesses like that I don't think he's missed one yet with the EX headbutt.
Yeah, you could be right. He tried to hang on for the V trigger that last round, didn't work out, so he might go right back to getting them V reversals back on deck. Let's see. There it is, but again, not on the activate. UpChain in big trouble.
It's how many times has it happened now? At least 3?
Yeah, no, I think that was a reset. It was. UpChain.
Last chance. And it doesn't happen.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Wins.
Team Ultimate Weapon with a substantial lead.
There you go.
That's a hard matchup, yeah.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? It's getting rough.
Yeah, they're saying that's a pretty tough matchup, and I believe it from what we just saw.
3 in a row. Team Ultimate Weapon in a prime spot. Really, if they could throw one more on the board, one more set on the board, Ultimate Weapon's got a much easier road ahead of them.
Yeah, if they could get another W, get that 12 on there, it would be quite a difference.
Yeah, my goodness, this is looking rough. Like, I actually didn't anticipate it quite like this, but maybe, I think it's actually gonna get harder because I think Toplin might be the favorite in this one. Fong, really strong Fong, probably strongest Fong besides Mono.
Okay.
Around these parts. So as we go into Division 2. Boy. Well, we're going to have to... There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, we're going to have to get into it. But first, we can place our bets on the next matchup. And I see Tria _ welcome. Using the balance command, if you're in chat right now, so you have $1,000 of funny money to play with, you can bet on the next matchup here. So to do that, you would use the ! bet command and bet on either Marv or Toplin. That's going to be either bet space 9 or space 10 to choose who you want to bet on and then the amount. So probably want to bet it all at this point if you want a chance of trying to catch up. Who's up at the top there? Spilly Bob with 5,200 potential, which means he has a bet out there. Look at Snorenson though. Snorenson, K-Sean, Hispanicathedisco, all 4,000 in the bank. That's quite strong. I have 2,000. I'll probably go with Toplin just to play the favorite. I really don't have a good lean, but that does seem like the logical play here.
Have you had Vega Patch on before, K-Sean? I was really close. I don't think I was able to get the matchup I wanted, but we were chatting a lot about it, and the timing wasn't working because time zones are so different. It's hard to make it work when it's that substantial. Which takes me back to when we were doing all those regional ones and just the time zones were crazy. We did, what was that, 8 a.m. China card?
Oh, yeah.
We did STB China. They're like, whatever, 15 hours ahead. I don't even know how far ahead they are, but we actually had to start the event at like 8 a.m., which was 6 for you or something like that.
Yeah, it was early. It was early, yeah.
But we just do what we got to do.
Yeah. Is China even allowed to watch Twitch? I don't know.
That bar you're referring to is on the chat heads?
Yeah, on the game screen.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So NYC Max, cancel had a bug, so I thought I put like a crash protection around it, and apparently it just stopped working entirely. So I'd kind of rather have it not crash, like not work and not crash. So apologies. So if you canceled for fun, you know, some people place bets and then cancel them for fun. I understand that. Apologies.
I just want to take a quick look here on what could be there.
Okay, Arctic. So if it's an improved game, then they can watch. That makes sense.
Oh, so actually we see Marv on Luke. I heard something about Luke. He's a Korean player, but I think has smartened up and gone with the logical decision of having that Luke on deck.
Okay.
So that changes things a little bit. I was picturing Kareem, but Luke, I mean, obviously has the tools for a Fong, right? Come on.
Yeah, I think he's got the tools for everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, let's see if they can turn this around. Marv needs to do something now. Or no,
Yeah.
no, I'm
Marv,
yeah, no,
Toplin.
yeah. No, wait. I'm confused. Toplin needs to do the work.
Pretty much. They're down 9-2. They're down 7 points. So, I mean, so let's look at like best case scenario. Say even if Toplin wins 3-0, you're still down 9-5. And I guess that would be good enough for iDom. Like if he is able to get the 5-0 sweep, that actually would put them ahead 10-9. But if it's like more like, yeah, go ahead.
I think most importantly, making it so that Ultimate Weapon has to play all 5 games is where they need to go with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Because, I mean, the more games, the better. Because, you know, that really could be in Weapon's favor if he's able to have it so he only has to win 3. I mean, that is a substantial difference. You're playing a first and 3. Your opponent is playing a first and 5.
Yes.
Big difference. 9-2. He is going with Kareem, though.
Okay.
I mean, he's got all the momentum he needs. His team's been doing great. They just gave him a layup for the slam dunk. Toplin, he knows he has to do something now.
Yeah. Some pressure there probably. And 176 in the world. And I saw Bacchus was also top 200.
Yeah.
Got some high-level gameplay tonight.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Sean, I thought he did. I thought no, he didn't. No, who was the second gauntlet?
Chris.
Chris. Okay. Because I remember Metro got a couple of games. Who did he played iDom though?
Yeah.
Or that was
I
after
think
he
Metro.
won already, though.
Yeah, Metro had or iDom had already closed it, but then Metro was
Yeah.
able to take some after. But
Okay. Yeah.
Toplin actually really needs to win this set. I'm sure he is aware of the situation, but winning this set is huge.
Yeah. And kind of brave command dash there for Toplin. Marv not able to punish.
I essentially want Toplin to win just so we see a guaranteed full set in the next one. I don't want to see a first to 3. I want to see a first to 5.
I would agree with that.
Bro.
Yes. Life draining poison.
Whoa! He actually might have been able to. Yeah, Kenko right there.
Dude, look at the defense from Toplin. Block, block, block. Tech at the perfect time, and then catch him stepping. That was excellent.
This is not a matchup you see that often.
No.
Kareen is still a very strong character, but has seen her days, and Fong just the people who use Fong are the people who's always used Fong.
Right, loyalists for sure.
Yeah. Whoa.
The old Fong dive kick.
That coward crouch kick must have been plus a bajillion. Perfect empty jump, absolutely perfect.
Oh, almost had the great shimmy for the grab as well. A little too far away though. Didn't know that was possible with Kareen.
Moving in.
Yeah, good advance behind the poison.
Yeah, people talk about Fong's poison simply not doing enough damage. It seems substantial to me.
It does, especially with the drain. I feel like that's balanced.
Like, he only got a couple hits right there, and look at her health. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's not substantial? You want her to be faster? Jesus!
She's bleeding out right before your eyes.
Can we
What
make
more
it
do you want?
double the acceleration? But Marv, patient.
Oh, wow. Was that a botched
Whoa!
pressure from? Oh my goodness. The side switches in there. Marv staying alive in this game.
Yeah, that was a really confident walk forward after the coward crouch kick to get a throw on the recovery. Super sick.
Yeah.
Marv ain't playing game. Really
good reactions.
Yeah,
and
doing a good
anticipation.
job finding the openings.
Yeah. And Marv hit him right when he was starting to power up that poison.
Crush. This game one's pretty important.
Full bar Toplin.
Oh, no punish.
Goodness.
Not a situation you get really too much. That shoulder EX shoulder on block is kind of unusual.
No big conversion off the crush, but good offensive opportunity still.
Oh, he's got an opportunity to chip this out. He just has to find how to get close on a scroll.
Woo! And I love the pose, the wind, the arms crossed for the win pose. Toplin doing what he needs to do so far. Got 1 win, 1-0.
I thought you were going in to try and strip him out there, but nah, it still was really fucking good.
I was just gonna let him come to me and try to chip him that way.
That's the right move.
I feel like the replays have been going super fast. Like by the time the replay is over, they're already halfway through the round.
Dude, they're mashing. Let's get to the next game. We already talked about how in Street Fighter 6 we might have to do first to one lobbies because what are the auto? There's like a quick rematch or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, they're both gonna have to do it, but yeah, they're both be like, all you're gonna hear is.
Okay, good start, Marv.
Okay, 9-2. If you can throw a couple more on the board, it's 9-4. That's a little bit more reasonable, and it's something that iDom can work with.
Wow, almost perfect spacing on the command dash.
Yeah, he's really utilizing that well, and when it doesn't work out, it kind of hurts.
Yeah, you can tell. See, Korean's balance, guys. Paying the price for not perfect spacing, I guess.
Wake up super?
Oh, wow. Okay, it gets him out of jail, though.
What's up?
Chasing him down.
Calculated punish. That requires a specific punish. Marv all over it. If Toplin takes another game, you know what? They're probably going to save the charge for iDom.
Oh, that would make sense.
But despite the loss, Marv looking confident as heck.
Yeah, he is, and looking really good. Life lead, game point here. Okay, top one kind of taking a breather, getting some distance. Probably good.
Yeah, he probably doesn't mind Marv having to spend the EX on that dash like that.
The spacing on that sleeve dash attack. I wish I knew what it was called.
Sotoja.
There you go.
Okay.
I believe it.
Flipped. Activate.
About to make this comeback.
Marv hangs on to everything. Damn.
Wow! Ooh, whiff punish. Marv getting that point back.
Move on the ground, like you can grab it. Like,
Oh, where he slides past you,
yeah. He does that after he does his little fireball thing.
His V skill.
Is it 9-3?
Like when he's in V trigger.
I have 10-3 myself.
Or 10-3, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, this new scoring thing I'm using is actually kind of, it's more difficult than I thought to get used to.
Is it like a tick up and tick down, or what is it?
Yeah, I actually have one that simultaneously does both, and then I have one that does each. And I don't know why I keep seeing like discrepancies. I'll get there.
We'll get there, yeah. We got time. We got a month. Okay, top one. Aggressive.
Damn.
One touch to stun.
That whiff punish by Marv was crazy.
Yeah, that was insane. I'm still thinking about that.
Fierce on the Sotoja from into the Rasenha. Wow. Okay. They both are responding pretty well to the losses that they take. It takes a heavy whip punish from Marv and just gets right back into it. Round up. Heavy pressure. Marv so crisp.
Yeah, good defense out of the corner and Toplin right back in there. Try to make a little mini comeback here. Toplin again with good defense, or so I thought.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ready for the counter jump.
Blocks it. I think if it's only -2.
Stuffs that approach. Toplin close to taking another game here.
No meter.
Oh, he can chip. Oh, he doesn't need to.
And you get to keep the meter. Oh well.
For the next game.
The next game, dude. You got it.
Yeah, as soon as Karine didn't have the meter, there was a big difference, a shift in what she was able to do. That EX is getting her out of a lot of bad situations, but as soon as it's gone, Toplin applied that pressure heavy.
Yeah, it was a good spot for aggression, and having the option to chip as well with the V meter not there for Marv. Well played.
Wait a second. Okay. Oh, so Ultimate Weapon. If Marv can get one more, any point he gets after this is gonna be helpful to him. I just realized that because it's already 10.
Yeah.
I thought Marv would have to win this set in order for it to be make a difference on the set count, but really he just needs to get one more. But Toplin's not going to make that easy at all. Coming in clutch, about to make this 10-5, which seems a lot more reasonable.
It does, yeah. These rounds where Toplin wins, it seems like he's getting that momentum and making quicker work of it.
Woo! You gotta be careful when there's a poison ball in the air.
And the spacing on those dash attacks from Toplin.
Yeah,
is so good.
He's like feverish right now.
Yeah.
Toplin and team need this back. Pressure.
EXDP from Marv, we do.
Yeah, he unleashed only one so far and made it count.
Yep. I'm surprised Toplin was a little more ready for it. I would have guessed it was coming.
Anything goes. Can't take a throw, can't take a crouch medium kick.
No.
Or even a light kick. Toplin tries to balance things out a little bit, making it 10-5.
Fucking work. Nice shit.
Thank you.
Yes. Putting the team on his back just a little bit. That is exactly what they needed. And now, yeah, like we talked about before, the scenario is iDom. If he can get a 5-0, this is right back at 10.
That's right. And that would be insane. It speaks to us a ton of things. We've seen Ultimate Weapon 9-0 high-level players. And so for iDom to be able to do that against someone like him, this would show another layer to the layers that we already saw.
Yeah.
It just, the layers don't end, man.
They don't. The never-ending onion.
As we get into Division 1, as you guys may or may not know, this is the first 5. You can see Ultimate Weapon has 10. If he could get to 5 right now, end of exhibition. Whereas if iDom, even if he 5-0s, that gets him to 10, he has another player that needs to do a lot of work. And I'm sure he's hoping it's Toplin at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who they got to be rooting for. Let's see, who else put up a fight? I mean, Redline put up kind of a fight. BacchusOptime was a little bit rough, so yeah, they've got a couple outs, but the odds are not on their side.
No, I mean, and actually, I feel like maybe UpChain would do better the second time around, but being able to take, 5 straight and convincingly, that'd be tough.
That is very tough. Back to the gambling Rams. So there was discussion of a point spread for iDom Ultimate Weapon. So if you guys want to bet a different bet on Ultimate Weapon or iDom, I have in the prop bets Weapon plus 3.5 games, which means that if Ultimate Weapon wins 2 games out of 5, you'd actually win the bet, just to try to even it out. And no odds on that. So that's kind of what I thought might be more even, is if we give Ultimate Weapon 3.5 games. So also, I did put odds on the regular bet, so if you bet on Ultimate Weapon and he wins on the 11 or 12 bet with those odds, you're going to get quite a bit of money back. I think that'll be triple your money back. I think that's how that works.
I'm just doing the plugs, don't mind me.
Oh, no problem. I think I'm going to do the safe play. I've got, how much do I have? I think I have 4,000 right now. I got 4,000. I'm just going to bet it on iDom right now on the regular straight bet, because I think people are going to get kind of crazy and cute. I'll Rager Demon with the 2 grand. See, Kayshawn, who did Kayshawn bet on? See, this is also what you got to do. You got to do some investigative reporting and look at the people at the top and figure out what they've been betting. Got Crimson. Okay, guys. Okay, Crimson bet on Ultimate Weapon. Okay, probably going to lose all that money. Kayshawn bet on iDom. Oh,
as I said in the beginning, Ultimate Weapon called this matchup out. He said, "I want this match. I'm gonna be ready when it comes. Don't hit me up unless it's iDom." I said, "Okay." Like I said, when he speaks, he's generally a fairly humble, even-keeled, composed guy. But the way he felt after beating Strange Shield that convincingly, give me iDom, and it's like it's a matchup I personally been wanting to see for a while, anyways. So,
yeah,
I want him to win pretty bad. Sorry.
No, it's all good, man. I agree. That'd be a lot of fun. And Ultimate Weapon, someone that has given us a lot of action to enjoy here on Stream Team Battle. I'm definitely wishing for the best for him here.
Yeah, of course, iDom's always a treat, and one of the few pro players who really have it like he's not hard to work with at all. He either says when he can or can't do something. Very straightforward, very friendly, easy to work with. My type of guy. He's just awesome. So in any case, we all win here, but I just want make sure if your friends aren't in the chat, go get him real quick, dude. It's about to be Ultimate Weapon, the STB Destroyer versus the Legend. Get him in here now, guys.
And Team iDom behind, so the favorite is actually behind in points and needs to put his team on his back right now. It's one of the most, entertaining scenarios you can think of.
Yeah, I mean, this can go. If Ultimate Weapon closes it out, that would be sick. iDom rolls it back, and then the rigged wheel goes to Division 1 again, and we get an ultimate showdown.
The frozen envelope.
Let's get these guys going. They've been waiting for a while. I know that Division 1 feel of just sitting around waiting to play. Let's get them in.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Damn. I was talking about it. This is one of my most anticipated matches despite the gravity. So we've had situations where the gravity is much heavier. Where Metro and Mags, that's kind of hard to beat how insane that was. But when we're talking in terms of a Monday night, a headline doesn't get as anticipated as this. At least for me, I've been waiting for this since it was brought into the ether.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, it's fun. So much fun. Ultimate Weapon, such a contributor to this event with his gameplay. Like, you want to see him go up against the big dogs. Always have. I mean, I think in fighting games, that's always a really fun scenario as well. Just like people get a crack at the pro, see how it goes.
Yeah, and he had mentioned the reason why he did that is because he really felt that he's the one guy he's always had not been able to like knock off the throne in brackets. He's always been the one player he just can't seem to beat. But we're gonna see now. Let's hope that Marv scoots on down. What's up?
Oh, Quintessa asked if there needs to be so many people in the lobby. Does that have an effect on the connection?
No, it does. The only thing it has an effect on is all of them, like doing their part with moving, which, as we can see, I'll just go ahead and get him out of there.
Oh yeah, no need for that unless he was streaming it. Let's see who's streaming it. Redline looks like is streaming it on iDom Steam.
Okay, that was Marv on the other team, but they'll figure it out.
Marv actually was streaming it, but it looks like Ultimate Weapon is as well.
Okay. I just needed him to move. I know they were immersed, though, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. Ultimate Weapon streaming it.
Okay, guys. Are you ready? Probably, I almost want to say one of the more higher-level matchups we've ever had. We've had Chris CCH on. We've had iDom on before. But as far as, like, up-and-coming skill, clashing against known legend, I can't think as far as skill wise.
I totally agree. And if you've seen the previous action on here, and I'm speaking to the viewers obviously, with Ultimate Weapon, the composure and the calculation that Ultimate Weapon plays with, and from what I hear is a difficult matchup going against Laura. I'm so pumped for this.
I know. Let's go. I hate to keep bringing it up. I know Strange Shell might be in the chat, but just the dissection of the Shoto. But this is a totally different matchup, and really, I haven't talked to anyone who thinks Weapon has a chance, and I think that's unfair, but probably also, I mean, his chances are not super high.
Yeah. Making some headway early. Still the first round, though.
Yeah, you can tell it's going to be a long set.
Yeah. Get comfy.
He told me he has answers. He's going to be prepping. He's told me he's going to be as ready as he could possibly be. And already we are seeing specific answers to situations. Spaced out that V-trigger activate. Well, hang on for dear life.
Right. Time to play some defense.
Presses in that situation. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God! But we're already seeing some interesting answers to some situations. Just pressing right in the face of such pressure.
Yeah, and some of that could be for data, just to see. Okay, I'm gonna press here. Do I get into a gap, and then kind of try to build a meta from there, possibly. And something I feel like doesn't bode well for Ultimate Weapon. I feel like he got a lot of damage off of whiff punishes, and I just can't see iDom continuing to give those openings.
That's a fair statement, but we'll see, because there are few people as accurate as Weapon as far as the spacing goes. Even he can even contest with elite players, you know? Like,
yeah.
Get that fireball out of my face!
Doesn't want any parts.
iDom though, looking pretty iDomish right now. Oh no! Activate. And he's using the V-trigger too. Situation. But she got a lot of stun.
Ultimate Weapon brave. Only gray life. Oh, and he gets clipped.
I thought he was just gonna chip him out there. No, he decided just to fucking. Or is Laura super a command grab? I
I
forget.
think it's a command grab, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, that's tough. I felt like Ultimate Weapon did a lot of good things there, and I guess it's hard to imagine him doing better than that.
Round one.
But we'll see what happens. It's early still.
It is early, and he does make some serious adaptations. So I think, and he doesn't tire either. You would think that like iDom already puts such an overload on your brain that really that's why it starts to go so well for him, is because he keeps playing. You start questioning everything.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, no.
I mean, that was good defense just to not get side switch, in my opinion.
Almost a perfect right out the gate. That would have been huge.
Yeah.
That V-trigger to a major threat up close. Wow.
And Ultimate Weapon
There it was.
iDom in the corner, trying to make this comeback.
She's got so much stun.
Close to a stun of the zone, yes. iDom with activation on deck. There it is.
What to do is he's gonna push.
Thought about jumping it. Probably could have paid a bigger price. Got lucky, possibly.
Wow.
Oh, with the check, the perfect check on the
Let's
weapon
go.
and the low. Let's
We gotta
go.
fight.
And that was one round, but
We gotta fight.
But, Phil, that's good though. That was excellent. It is Ramiri. I agree, man.
Wow. His backdash whip punishing is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Have fun. You're at Six Flags, baby.
Yep. And iDom cashing in on Ultimate Weapon, blocking a lot of the side switch or faux side switch stuff. Taking the grab damage. Good round iDom.
Damn. He's still picking very wise times to press, but the pressure is just too strong.
Okay, the approach here is really interesting to me because if you're Ultimate Weapon, you got to feel like this is one you have to have around on the board. But iDom, you know, can he like take advantage of potential aggression, or so what's the approach going to be?
Well, he's coming up with constant entries. He just did a throw to neutralize the fireball right there. Super sick.
Yeah. And I like this from Ultimate Weapon. I'm not sensing desperation, and you know you can't play that way. But mentally, you have to know that you got to get a game where you're up around.
Oh, crouch fierce. Holy cow. I think that might be something like -10 if I'm not mistaken. But he's got the lead right now. Big time. Great position. Weapon.
iDom has V-trigger to
Yeah.
go.
Where's the forward of fierce? There it is. He's got to hang on.
Gets out.
V-shift just for space. Her V meter not going down. Cheap. Punish.
Oh, chases down the V-shift. Rough. iDom ready with that.
Okay, found an opening to get. He just wanted to clear the space, but she's able to get right back with that.
Yes. Almost in the life lead now with the chip.
God.
It's tied.
He gets it! Oh my God!
Good
Kill.
I know last time I think it might have, but good shit. You got it, man. You got it. Good.
Wow!
Ultimate Weapon getting one on the board. And
Okay.
just barely not close enough on the grab there for Laura. My goodness. I mean, her hands basically go through Balrog's whole body. Or was that like a guard situation where he was in block stun? I don't know. No, I don't think it was.
I just can't believe that Ultimate Weapon decided to stay put like that when a command grab seems so obvious in all those other situations, you know?
Hey, he knew she was too far away, I guess.
Yeah, just
He
wow. Okay, I think iDom sensing. Okay, I got a match in front of me.
Yeah. 11-6. I mean, getting one on the board is huge in this situation, with the lead and considering the underdog factor.
I don't think there's a whole lot that's gonna make Ultimate Weapon overextend. His V-shift use is interesting to me. Because it seems willy-nilly to if you're just watching, because he'll do like an EX and a V-shift or just V-shift in a random situation, but it's actually really been helpful for clearing that space because oftentimes he just wants to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
What?
You know, now that you mention it, I kind of like the meta setup where his backdashes are kind of ridiculous. And it might be kind of mentally trying to put some contrast between that approach and then aggression or staying put.
Wow. Catches the moving in, activate. I know exactly what he tried to do with that. I saw it. I think he tried to V-trigger 2 to neutralize the fireball there.
Oh, that's so smart by iDom, using it against him.
Grabs him.
And that one somehow within quarter screen range. The other one, her hands went through him, didn't reach though. All right.
I'll let this marinate for a second.
Yeah. They're just almost moving in unison. This is like, it's seriously like they're doing a dance. Tango.
Fortunate back throw, super fortunate, but he just finds a way out of there.
Oh
Damn.
no, side switch, side switch. Good stuff, Ultimate Weapon. If he can get another, he's got so much meter. This is probably more even than it looks on the life bar because of the meter.
Wow. Knew he wanted to creep in. Picked a perfect time to crouch medium kick. As you mentioned, Ultimate Weapon is just so composed. Does not crack!
Woo! Okay. Does he get an approach after this? Of course, yeah, he does. Had him in the air, but got the grab.
Really making him think with that V-trigger too. You think it's always gonna come, and then you get a back medium punch or stand medium punch, whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah, these guys are clearly playing the cracked Street Fighter V
I mean, yeah.
game for sure.
Well, that kid in the back for sure is.
Yeah, that's a damn Honda player back there.
Yeah.
Okay. Tied up in rounds, tied up in games. Moves right in. Activate.
Two good dash-ins for Ultimate Weapon.
Oh, that was such a good position for Weapon, but iDom so good at picking his spots.
That's insane, because that's actually defense that he was doing right there. It's crazy. Okay, life lead iDom.
He's got to be wary of that EX trade, but he's going in with, I don't want to say disregard, but no fear. 2-1.
That was very bizarre.
Laura wins.
Bro, this character's crazy.
Oh, she's got a few things. 7-11 now. iDom working his way in, and Weapon I hope he's ready. The mental fortitude that's going to be required to keep this going, because I feel like iDom can do a first 100.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
That's true.
Remember what Strange Hill was not able to do before? Make that stand heavy punch with iDom already made it happen.
Yeah, it's impressive. Okay, Ultimate Weapon challenging the clap. And I feel like iDom's trying to take some measures to get him to stop doing that. Like he had the kind of, he changed up the charge on it a couple games ago.
Oh,
last game.
yep.
Here we go.
The constant adaptation. He's always ready with that sweep. What the hell? Dash after that?
And iDom still with a life lead somehow.
And V-trigger. Oh, that was perfect! What now?
Okay. Yeah, he's got a life lead.
In the words of, whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah.
Vanderlei Silva. What now? What now? Super!
Ooh, another one. Ultimate Weapon with another proxy cancel into super. Gets that round, and he's kind of in the driver's seat again in a game.
There's a ton of crazy things going on at one time. I'm not punching where he's at. I'm punching where he's going to be.
Yeah.
And it seems so obvious, iDom with that crouch medium kick, but he's so good at placing it that it still connects like that.
Yeah.
You know it's coming.
And you get conditioned, you get grabbed, and you got a big life deficit and stun.
Moving in.
Weapon with the defense.
Yeah, he's got an amazing defense. But a huge deficit now. Sneak!
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh, spacing.
Right? Meaty. Where's that activate? That was 2 steps ahead.
And there it is. That's going to take the round iDom. So Ultimate Weapon again takes around, seeds around. Game point. He could actually tie it 2-2 here.
He knew that Weapon was looking for that forward fierce, waited for the neutral jump, activated, got the elbow, juggle. Laura Fireball, so good.
Yeah. But it's got a slow startup stat.
What am I supposed to do with it? Yeah, just for the space. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Weapon lead. The activate is going to be the problem here. I feel like when he's got a lead like that, eat my
the
words.
Charge on that fireball was like, I stopped breathing for a moment. Like, when's he gonna let that go?
This is bad.
Ready, ready.
Let's go! Let's fucking go, bro. That was sick. Wasn't ready for any of that.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. Tough spot.
Yeah, I mean, these games are really close, and I feel like that activate in the last one really neutralized it. But I mean, that was one game, one round apiece. That was there.
Round 1.
Yeah.
And I'm just coming through with the decisions at the end.
Yeah, it's kind of like who's got the ball last in basketball. It's like he had the corner control to end it and took advantage.
That's right.
So we're seeing that point. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just wondering what Ultimate Weapon's going to do about that crouch medium kick, because it's still such a prevalent tool in this matchup so far. I mean, he's still getting a lot of yield out of it. Position. 2-bar V trigger allows you to get a V reversal here and there and still be able to activate at some point.
Yeah.
The corner becoming Weapon's home. What's in the mailbox?
Oh goodness, on landing. I feel like the claps are doing so much work right now, and the change up and the timing, you know, iDom just staying a step ahead of Ultimate Weapon and keeping him guessing.
It's so taxing having to deal with this round after round after round.
Yeah.
You can almost sense a bit of fatigue. That could just be on my end from the constant enthusiasm.
Might be, yeah. Because we are pumped. We've been pumped for a few days.
Yeah. But I know Weapon's been prepping for days. There's no way he's gonna make this an easy fight.
He's got some meter. Close to even life for iDom. Okay, good life lead up. Well, Weapon now.
He actually didn't believe that iDom was gonna bite right there, unfortunately.
Let him get that dash. Well placed, iDom.
Nothing out of that though. Wait, that's it? I think it's enough.
Oh, it is. All right.
Still alive.
Final round.
Fine. Let's go, Weapon.
Yeah.
Screw that EX Fireball.
At this point, with Ultimate Weapon getting that 1 point means that iDom, without a perfect or charge, actually can't get the lead on the team score.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It's only got 2 more games to go to win.
And that really sets up Ultimate Weapon's team like really well, unless it's Division 2, maybe.
Yeah. Trades.
He's trying his best to combat that EX Fireball, man. What? Nice.
Oh, the double.
What? Uppercut right in her chin. I've never even seen that. This is Weapons. He has to manage his V trigger.
And also watch for the path for iDom. Okay, that was weird.
He dodged the hard part. What now? Danger.
Okay, good defense. Where's the touch? Where's the touch for Ultimate Weapon?
Oh my god.
Can't find it. Can't find it. And he gets coming with a comeback.
Oh, nice mix.
Super clean.
Wow, man.
I mean, he's got it figured out.
That's tough.
Damn. Right there every time. Does he have what it takes? I mean, it's right there. He is not losing by a lot. Look at that health in the rounds.
But it's situation to situation. Like you lose a certain situation, it's minus X health. You lose this situation, it's minus Y health. And only took a couple because iDom had it calculated perfectly.
That was actually Team 2 did that just before the match. This is a charge game.
Okay. Dude, let him see the graphic stack.
That was totally legal.
All right. Oh, so that would tie it if they take this. That'd be exciting.
Here we go.
I think so, but
for those who
I'm
don't
sure
know,
iDom charged. Yes, he
sorry,
typed it in.
Yeah, that's gonna be 2 points for iDom, the team, if he wins this, putting him at 11-11. The one way that he could actually tie it up, and then it's really up to the wheel where it goes from there.
Yes, the wheel of fate is spinning. It's already spinning. Spin it now, Stack, and we'll catch it when we get to it.
iDom proving why he is what?
Oh.
Give me a break.
Proxy
I'll give you a break.
Yeah.
We got one more shot. Weapon. Not out yet.
Jokes. Yeah.
I think they're just having a good time. Getting
They are.
carried. Does he have what it takes to at least get one more on the board? We gotta think long term here.
I mean, also think about if he could win this, it would be minus a point for Team iDom.
That's
in addition to that point, so
yeah.
that'd be pretty big.
Good point.
But I guess let's see if he can get around first.
This seems so freaking tough. Definitely boss level action going on right now.
Yeah.
This is not where he wants to be. Not good. Ultimate Weapon fully loaded. Is he gonna have the chance to even use it?
Oh man, no kind of cancel or anything with all his resources.
Wow.
Okay, there it is.
Doing it, getting hits.
And not converting anything off that though. I'm just kind of surprised. Maybe there's no options. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah, a counter hit me. Oh my god, the distance. Weapon still in. Still in.
He life now with that touch.
He could have done something right there. Activate raw. He wants a super. He wants a super.
Yeah. One touch will give the meter. Now he's got it.
Is that chip? Is that enough?
I don't know if he can chip it.
It's enough.
Oh, he does.
It's enough. Stays alive.
Final round.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Great awareness, knowing that that would chip. That did not look like low enough life. My goodness.
I would have been scared for sure. For being 1-4, this is an unbelievable set.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what Barry got to respect.
Yep. Shit.
Okay. This is a good pace, I think, for Ultimate Weapon.
Great. Get as much of a likely as you can.
More clap timing stuff paying off.
I'm not a fan of these shit. Wow, he was looking for that earlier. I saw that.
Yeah.
Whatever button that even is. What, a jump medium?
And Ultimate Weapon on the upper hand of these clap metigames right now.
This is such
take
a good
this game.
position.
Could get minus a point for Team iDom with one more touch, and there it is, the grab. They take
Takes
it.
the point.
Fucking crazy, dude. He took a point from Love. Let's go, dude.
Balrog wins.
2 points. You won 1.
Unbelievable.
Thing?
Yeah, they just went charge and you won it.
Oh my God.
Good shit, dude. Oh my God.
Oh.
So where were we at?
Points,
13?
dude. Yeah, we're at 12, but they're at 8 now.
No, we get 2 points.
No, if we use ours.
Yeah, well, they can discuss the rules of charge, but that is the case. Ultimate Weapon gets the point. -1 for Team iDom. They're back up by 4. What a swing.
Wow. That's huge.
My goodness. I mean, in that situation, for him to come up with a game win, just amazing.
He's nowhere near out of it. Such resolve. And quite like the stamina too, to be able to hang in there, that type of situation. I would have been fried 8 games ago. Okay, here we go. You can really tell the situations where Ultimate Weapon has an advantage just based on the resources, and we knew that last game, just the way iDom was not able to get enough out of the V trigger, that it was looking real good for Weapon.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, defending it so well. Arctic, it was actually Young Matt Teen went in there and charged for him.
Charge! Okay, what can he do? The great equalizer.
Yeah, I mean, they're still set to go. Ultimate Weapon's got a little momentum here, I think.
What? What kind of decision was that?
Oh my goodness. Getting crush countered. Old Season 1 Laura
Round 2.
crush counter overhead. And now it's back on set point for iDom.
Wow. What is happening? So that was the neutral there was insane.
It was. And the tango continues. This is so amazing to watch.
Not good. Found the activate. He has a pretty high success rate when it's gotten to this point. What are we looking at?
He got lucky that that kick was airborne. Back to Noosh. Just about super both. Now they both got it.
No, super! That's it. I actually think he had it there, 2 weapon.
Yes,
No!
he was. I think iDom knew he was looking for it, caught him reaching. That's the set.
Okay. Nice job.
Good shit.
All right,
Bringing it back.
we can bring it back. Let's
Very
do
good
it.
set, nonetheless.
Hold the line.
That's funny. That was such a good set. I mean, that completely lived up to everything we were hoping for. And man, great effort on both sides. This wasn't just Ultimate Weapon training his butt off and putting up a good fight. Like, that was high-level play both sides. You could tell iDom had to really layer it on with the clap timings and all the different techniques he's using. Big time.
Yeah, there were so many adaptations. That was one hell of a Division 1, and it's so close to being in Ultimate Weapon's favor in some of those games.
Yes.
He played as well as he could. I mean, that was about as good as you could do. It's like, you can always look back like, oh, I should have done this instead of this, but damn.
Yeah.
What a set that was.
Gotta catch my breath after
I know,
that.
right?
Goodness.
and we're not done. But that extra point, or the lack thereof, the loss of a point, really cost iDom. I mean, this is really dependent on the division for sure. Because if we look back here, guys, Team Multiple Weapons looking good for the first 3. Toplin handily won Division 2. But the other 3, actually, I think UpChain could do it. I think Bardo probably had the hardest time.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like that's like at that level, if you get one kind of advantage or you figure out one thing, you could ride to victory on that, but it doesn't look promising. That's a tough one. Yeah, you really gotta hope for. I mean, isn't it funny that like Team iDom is probably the one behind right now? So you pretty much have to hope for iDom like Division 1 or 2 at this point.
Yep. I think Redline really can make something happen, and he's been in that exact position before, actually, and so has Bardo.
Yeah.
So
they both were.
Without further ado.
By the way, guys, if you would have bet on the prop bet for Ultimate Weapon plus 3.5, you would have won. But nobody did. Let's go. Should we do one spin? Should we do like one fake spin to just let it land on D1 and then do the next spin and have the real spin?
I wouldn't mind seeing that again if I'm being honest, but nonetheless.
Dude. That was gonna be. Hey, iDom, those sets were tight. Alright, who's it?
Division 4.
Redline. Hispanicathedisco.
Red, listen, you got this. It's not even. It's not rigged. Listen, bro. This is your redemption. You got this.
Let's get it.
Come on, Red. Come on, Red. Just dig in deep. Remember what we told you. You can definitely win. Come on. Don't even worry about it. It's in the bag.
Redline's probably like, what the hell, dude? I haven't been on Stream Team Bet on 25 exhibitions, and I come back on, I got to do Critical Division.
That's tough. So that's tough because he's the underdog. He got 3-0'd, and he has to win 6 games before Hispanic wins 3. There's some odds on this for sure. I'm gonna say 250. Let's say like minus 280 and 300.
Okay, so you said it's 12 or 12 to 10.
12-9.
12-9
because of the minus.
Oh right, that's right. So this is actually not impossible. Winning 6 before your opponent wins 3, that's not like insane. If he can really come up with a single adaptation, especially because now something tells me iDom's a little bit more invested than he was before, because now he's set himself up. There's $125 on the line. All we gotta do is win this set. We can make this happen.
No, I would love to see Red make a thing out of this. It just seems so steep because he did, or excuse me, 3. So it was 3-1. I think I said he got 3-0'd. It was 3-1.
Yeah, I think it was close to 3-2, and he just dropped the ball hard. But what do you guys think? This is crazy. It's first to end here.
Yeah, first to 15 for the team score at this point. Rager, it's a rounding error that won't be present in the Street Fighter 6 edition of Gambling Ram. Just type in your amount instead of all, and it'll work, man. There you go.
Yeah, Redline like lives here, but the one advantage he has is that he's been here before. Hispanicathedisco is in a better position, but I mean, I think Critical Division's pretty high pressure.
It is. That's a good point. And Redline's been here before. I feel like Redline has a good chance if he could win like the first game or maybe get up like 2-1 or something like that. It's actually all doubles Arctic. It's division. I know I need to do like math.floor. I didn't take computer science like you did, man. I just code stuff.
Quintessa, have you been on Critical Division before? Good night. I'm out of here. All right, guys. Of course, we were just talking about how we loved seeing Redline evolve, and we're not trying to. There's no bias here because Hispanicathedisco, if he wins, he definitely has earned his stripes here, and he's been doing so good. They have already spent their charge, actually.
Oh yeah.
So there's none of that, but actually, Team Ultimate Weapon hasn't. So if he's feeling pretty confident right out of the gate, wins the first game, hit the charge and get out of there.
Yeah, that's a good point. Kind of nip it in the bud.
Yeah. But we'll find out. Redline's got to give it all he's got. He's been here. He's done that.
Yeah.
He's been in more high-pressure situations than some high-level players, just due to the circumstance.
Yeah, it's true. But both of these guys, STB veterans.
Yeah, Hispanicathedisco has seen a lot of success on Stream Team Battle X2. Not so much here, but proven his same worth on Monday night. 6 p.m. Central, twitch.tv/JackBradford. Okay.
Yeah, Kayshawn, so I'm actually ahead. If Redline pulls this off, I'll win. Otherwise, you win. Because I'm assuming you bet on Hispanic, or you bet on? I'm guessing you did.
Trying to notice the little things that have changed. Redline's definitely more normal, heavy, and neutral, and that's got to be a subjective iDom's advice. Saying, just we don't need to overcommit like crazy. We just need to keep them away, and keep them at a certain range rather. Then pop the EX.
You know, because that's a good point too. Because this is a longer game for Redline than it is for Hispanicathedisco. So if Redline can get can kind of like wear him out in a longer format, which is what he has to do, this is the way you would want to do that.
We saw the throw.
My go! Beautiful.
Yeah, it's one round, but that was good.
Yeah, I mean, we saw he wasn't able to really adhere to the advice the first time about the throws. He would do a throw and then kind of revert back, but he knows that he needs to make a change, or else it's going to look the same as last time.
Hispanic, a lot of meter.
Yeah.
So he could super his way out of this if he wanted a reversal option. Didn't need it though.
Riding the wave like crazy. It's the hit.
Yes, nice check. And a great conversion. He's got those with Lucia. And he's got corner control.
Disco still super dangerous, but he actually opts to use a V-shift when he had the trigger. When he's not likely going to get triggered. That was a big move.
Yeah.
Whoa, sit your ass down, I guess. Damn!
Red with the big risk. Round to burn though, so it's okay.
Catches
Checks
up.
the dash. Let's go Red.
Dude, the adaptation.
Nice check. Nice.
Red.
Bro, this is so hard.
Okay, no. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, great stuff.
Not to look at the grim side of things, but we have to remember that Redline started off pretty good in the last critical division he was in, and then he dropped the ball something major. So we're seeing some good changes. Can you keep up with that though throughout these games? It's going to be what it is.
Yeah. Good Arctic. I actually took some computer science. I just didn't finish it. So I know a little bit of that stuff. Your circuits and your electricity. Anyway.
For those just tuning in, this is first at 15, and this set is going to that. So Hispanicathedisco, if you look at the bottom left, that blue number is only got to hit 15. He's got 3 away. Redline obviously has more work to do with another 5 after just winning. Damn, saying fierce is disrespectful. Sit down and shut up. Disco, super good spot. Really biding his time. His team probably telling him like there's no reason to get too crazy on this guy. He'll.
Yeah. Which is a good approach. Let's see if Redline can get an approach, get some offense going. He's kind of got him toward the corner, so he could make a thing out of this.
Yeah, I think the central focus is not getting hit by EX kick into the V trigger crap. I think it'll like, just mitigate that, and then we'll work from there.
Coming up on some time, so Red needs to get aggressive here. Has no choice. Yep. Hispanic knew that.
Jumps anyway.
Yeah, he can just block this out. He can take all the throws and not lose here, so it's gonna be a round for Hispanicathedisco.
Yeah, built a little meter. Yeah, those. I mean, that's what he has to do. He might have to just do that. Waited for that one jump in, and they got a huge anti-air. And Alex has punishing anti-airs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's still not taking any damage yet under the gray.
I don't want to say it, dude.
I didn't say the P
hold
word.
Hold it.
He's got to let it go, though. He's got to let the build up, and it did. Red with the perfect timing.
Oh shit! Let's go.
That's hype. We get extra points for that. Oh my god, red!
Dude, that was hype, man. Perfectly timed too. Only about a second had gone past when he got the gold bar back. Amazing.
That gray life hit scared the hell out of me, and you know, you want to get that kill. Wow. Hispanic not deterred. That was looking really crazy for a second.
Okay, even life.
Gets the kick, and after he forgot to look for that Hispanic. Disco's doing it for a second.
Oh, the throw does it.
Yes, let's go. You're making great decisions. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Huge adjustments. These are amazing.
This is it.
It's tied.
We're going orbital.
He can't get ahead of himself.
No.
He cannot get ahead of himself here. It's really easy to get in your pocket, and then all of a sudden your opponent makes an adaptation, and you kind of just get tripped up. He cannot let that happen. Team 2 is feeling good right now. But Disco already showing a different button with that stand jab and a stand light kick and a slash.
Yes.
But we are doing a first to 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's changing. The throws are really what's changing everything. Red.
Into the stun.
Terrifying.
Hits it.
This is exactly what
Disco is buckling.
Oh my goodness.
Take the his out of his name. The constant jump-ins. He had the anti-airs before. I wonder what's going on, but he keeps forgetting about that EX kick.
Yeah. I mean, it does have to be pretty well placed, but he's having such good luck with it.
Wait, punish. On red. If this is something that Disco loses, he might want to consider like stepping back for a second.
I would agree with that. Okay, that could have been so much worse for red.
Trying to achieve legend status here with Bardo on his team.
Oh, good V-shift.
What the hell?
I'm not the V-shift expert, but that worked out.
Takes the life lead with that, just a little bit of the chip. Red. I would still say, is that an advantage here with the fireballs?
Yes, dictating that neutral. Tries to go in.
V-shift.
Oh, the reactions. Old man reactions. Possibly one touch now.
I'm feeling the... Oh, Disco's feeling the... Punish! Damn, this is getting crazy. Disco, still alive.
Negative.
Let me
How negative?
Final round. Fight.
Red, maybe even getting a little hasty there.
Yeah, I think so. Because that was punishable, right? What he did, I imagine. Yeah.
Really was banking on it just working. The audacity of it. But these kick throws, fierces, they're really starting to add up.
Yeah, it's true. Good life lead. Hispanic with the V-trigger ready to go.
Wow.
Look at the spacing, redline.
Yeah. I mean, iDom said it way back. Keep that medium kick in the game, and it really has made a difference. Just a simple normal.
I wonder if Hispanic could use the lariat a little more neutral. I feel like that could have an effect.
Finally gets a parry. Neutral jump. Scary on him. V-trigger Alex.
Hey, good defense, Hispanic at the disco, but needs to get out of this.
Wait, that's a super.
Redline's not going to let him. He's going to take another game.
Oh my god.
Puts Team iDom
Yep,
in the
oh my god,
lead.
red!
3 games in a row, plus the perfect. That's 4 points to 0 for Redline here in Critical Division. 2 points now from completely turning the tables on this event.
Incredible. Now,
my goodness.
Now is the time when Hispanicathedisco maybe you should consider some charge action.
Yeah, if you want to back out, just back out.
Alright, I'll back.
Round
Yeah,
one.
I think that's a good call. Could have backed out before as well. But, well, he said, okay, I thought it sounded like he was going to go to character select, but not the case.
Yeah. I actually, let's see, 13 to 12. Man, he's got one more game to work with. So I think what they're thinking is maybe go to the back of the lobby. If we're one game away from losing, we might as well pop that charge.
Yeah.
And tie things up. We make this a 14-14 exhibition. The defense blocking hasn't been hit yet, though.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to get it perfect on Lucio with those like long-range EX shenanigans.
Certain characters is just not going to happen. Red, man, kind of with some fast and loose action on Red's end, not really paying a price. Now he's got a life lead.
Yeah, he's getting away with those dashes. Disco is super dangerous to the activate, though.
He is.
He's just waiting for that moment.
Yeah. So what's Hispanic going to push in neutral here? Redline has been winning these battles.
Yeah, it's got to be the heavy kick. Oh, crouch medium.
Okay. Well placed neutral jump.
Gets it.
And that's going to do it.
Man, this looks
Dude,
different.
it's so nice. Sorry.
Fight.
Red is on his hero arc right now.
He is.
Disco disapproves.
Yeah, I guess Redline maybe anticipating more grabs or command grabs, not getting punished for neutral jumps.
Yeah, and which is so interesting because Alex has great tools for it, and Disco has shown that he knows the tools for it. So
yeah, I agree. Yeah,
it's got to be pure panic. It's got to be pure stress of the situation. But Red has been here.
Dude, the madman. Okay, he's gonna lose some grade there.
Big call.
Okay, kind of a missed opportunity, but just keep lariating. Hispanicathedisco. That's a good round for him.
Final round.
Yeah, the EXTP seems questionable when it's blocked, but really he hasn't shown that option too much, and that would have been a great way to get out of there. So.
Oh yeah, I was speaking more on the lack of optimal punish there because he didn't let him hit the ground.
Oh yeah, it was kind of strange situation.
Yeah, it is. It is weird.
Both fully
so
loaded.
much meter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dual sabers.
Oh wow. I didn't expect that fireball to hit. I don't think Red did either.
One major thing that's holding Hispanicathedisco back is he's getting a lot of these jabs, but then just doing crouch medium punch instead of some sort of conversion.
Yeah.
We found an opening.
And I can understand. It's like you're just fishing for that hit, and you should just take the grab damage.
Here's the throws.
Oh gosh, triple.
I feel like Hispanicathedisco's been definitely given the advice of like just take as many throws as you can because he's going to stop.
Yeah.
Is that going to be game?
I don't think so.
Still alive. Red getting a little desperate.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to lose his momentum. I understand that. But you need to keep the resolve that got you here.
20 seconds. Okay, good jump spacing. Got the cross up. Didn't quite lead to offense though, so he's got to make something like that happen again.
Nothing you could do.
Nice check. Hispanicathedisco gets a point finally.
Yeah. You just pay attention to when he has meter. Mainly gets Lucia because you know she has that random factor. She gets most of her mileage off her when she has meter. Because you know she has a tackle, then V skill, and pay attention when he's just about to get V trigger too. Go back.
They're saying go back to character select.
Yeah,
You don't need to change it.
and you know maybe Red could use that too. It probably work in both their favors, honestly.
Yeah. I mean it's tied now, so now it's a first to two. After 2+ hours of gaming, the teams are on their respective backs right now.
Oh, I thought Red was gonna go Galaxy Brain there and actually move. Whew, what do you guys think? Red's got the momentum, but Hispanic was finally able to stop it? And is it his turn now? Is this where the doubt starts to settle in?
No, it is. This is something else, man. I feel like it. Not often do we see the full swing back to where we get to the situation. This is awesome.
That's true, and we always talk about how people just do not take the time to go to the back of the lounge and really sit and think, okay, what was getting you these games initially? What did I change, or did he change? I don't even know. Did I stop doing something? And I actually, yeah, I can't think right out of the gate that red, that normal, that stand medium kick was really doing work. But keeping something like that in your game is hard because you don't see the immediate damage output you want to see. But he's gonna have to go back to that sort of thing.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, it's hopefully we keep seeing some adjustments.
The change.
Oh, they're doing the charge.
Next match, I'm gonna just type in exclamation point charge.
I mean, anybody can do it, but yeah. All right.
I would probably consider hanging on to it until the last game, but
yeah, they might actually be doing that. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Yeah, they did not do it yet. So they must have been talking about the next game before the next game.
Yeah, it totally makes sense to do that.
Yeah.
I gotta switch their names because they don't. Red, I know Red knows the rules.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I also got. Oh, but I think the score's tied, so I don't need to change that. That's nice.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, it just comes up stacked.
Okay, here we go. Oh.
This were flipped.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
So we're gonna. Both of them had time to sit there and really talk about what the issue was, and I think that was Marv is totally right. The EX kick was doing way too much work in neutral, and as soon as he has V trigger, you gotta really like knock that damage out.
Yeah. And that, in theory, could be a thing that you know, like a piece of advice that you could absorb in this situation where it's like just watching resources for the other player.
Yeah. The V trigger is when he's more dangerous.
Yeah.
The normals have returned. They understand this is a first to two. It's not really a long haul anymore. We're there.
Yeah. Yes. Almost over the hill, both players. Hispanic's almost there too, even though he hasn't done great this set. He is there himself.
The freaking hitbox in that thing.
Yeah, it's insane.
The pressure's coming back.
Oh yes, Hispanic, great job being ready for that jump. And like you said, the anti-airs that he gets so much out of, they do have to be well placed though, but he was ready.
Yeah, that Division 4 Hispanicathedisco is coming back. This is starting to look more like when they initially met up. Maybe that breather is what he needed. It's really going to change a lot. Sorry, it's really going to change a lot if he can keep those anti-airs.
Yeah. And probably part of that was getting him in the corner and knowing that he's probably going to do something because he's backed into a corner. Okay, Red trying to make a little comeback here. And he's going to be in a really tough spot. He needs to make this comeback or he's going to be in a really bad spot. Despite winning so many games, he'll be down one. He'll basically be on set game, or excuse me, event game.
Yeah, this is honestly what I was kind of worried about.
Yeah.
The doubt starts to kick in. You start to get in that situation like, oh no, am I gonna drop the ball again?
Taking damage. Oh, Hispanic. Statement.
One more.
Well,
always remember when he has V trigger, he will EX run, so you can neutral jump or back jump if you want to be even a little bit more safe.
Yes, and what a good player to have on your side in this moment. Ultimate Weapon, obviously iDom is too, but seeing the situations we've seen Ultimate Weapon in, he is a guy that you can lean on for sound advice in a tight situation.
Round one.
Let's not have this be anticlimactic. Let's go. Red is gonna pull it together.
Yeah, we need to see this go last game. Let's go Red.
Yeah, it only makes sense with such a climactic exhibition so far. But Disco really seems like he's found his footing again. What that same confidence in Division 4 is what was missing in those first couple of games, and Red took full advantage. But
yeah,
was it enough?
Okay, Sean, that's a good point. Team iDom should have charged. Absolutely, you're right. It's all right though. That means we'll get a 14-14 last game if he wins this.
Wow, this is looking totally different. But Team iDom already used their charge.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you're right.
This is not looking good. Red falling apart. One more shot. He needs to dive deep in right now.
Oh, come on, Red. We want to see you pull this one out, man.
Yeah, it's starting to become much more loose. Getting those B skills, getting away with it. B skill building, crush counter, and no matter what. Well, actually, for Hispanicathedisco, it makes no difference because they're only 1 point away, so you're only risking a point with a charge at this point.
Yeah, they don't need a charge. Absolutely.
Red, you know, one thing I've noticed right out the gate is he's getting hit more often, just randomly.
Yeah, it's true.
Whip punish.
He's getting more of those discrete damage points.
Oh, damn.
This is going to go to time. It feels like it's going to go to time.
I feel like neither... They're trying to get the most out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to stick the neck out, and it's understandable. I like this play from Hispanicathedisco too. Oh man, he gives Red the opening though.
He waited for it and found it. Red in the position he wants to be in. Gets to throw this. We've seen this position a million times at this point already. Throw.
The amount of time. Red doesn't have to get that aggressive
seconds,
here.
15.
Okay, Hispanic can. Oh, he could wake up super. I'd be careful for that.
Actually, this is a great position. Oh, he could have maybe even timer scanned with a super.
EX command grab. He's going to lead. What's Red gonna do? He has to close space. He can't do it. Hispanicathedisco pulls it out.
Let's go. I knew you could do it, bro. Oh man.
Oh my god. Oh.
With the comeback.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Nice. Everybody played really good, man. Everybody.
Oh, man. That was good. That's rough on the side of Red.
That was.
Sorry, man. I didn't adapt at the end there. He changed it up.
Sorry, you had it, though. You did great.
He really did. I mean, he won that set. Well, I guess it ended up being 3 for Hispanicathedisco in the end. But that was a great performance by Redline just to make that a thing. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, no, he definitely got some in there, but it makes you wonder what it was exactly because he had the answers. I think Hispanicathedisco did a better job, and I think just blocking that EX kick a lot more often was making a big deal. But he really did try to adapt with the added throws. I think he was taking the advice of his captains, but Disco, he just had the edge early on and kept it, and down goes Red. But a hell of a fight, hell of an exhibition.
It was, man. That was awesome. Came down to just a nail biter, absolutely at the end. Great event. Definitely lived up to what we were hoping for.
Oh yeah. Now these last few, especially with Street Fighter 6 on the horizon, these have been some great exhibitions. I don't know if it's like that final energy, just but
it's so good to see too. With Street Fighter 6 is everywhere right now, but to see people still putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this game, it's excellent for our series.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys coming in all the time. I see the same names in here. I love and the new names too. But thanks to the old and new competitors, Bacchus first time coming in, UpChain, Hispanicathedisco always signing up. You guys are awesome and always been filling that bar every time and more. So it's only going to get better with 6. Trust me, guys.
Oh yeah.
We're getting to the point where pretty soon I can actually say some more about it, about reveal presentations and stuff like that. We're getting there. So
yes, it's close.
Not too much longer. That's going to do it for us. Do we need to close anything out with the gambling RAM or anything like that?
Kayshawn took it in big fashion. 39,000 and change. Next up was Rager Demon with 12,000 and change. So good stuff, Kayshawn. Well placed bets.
Nice. Yeah, good games to everyone. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was excellent.
There was some clear bias in our commentary today, but it was all in the sense of we did like the story arc and all that. So, all right, guys. Well, I think I want to change the tune. Actually, we'll go ahead and see what Brian F is up to. He's playing Street Fighter 6, a little different what we're doing now. But thanks everyone for watching once again, and thanks Andy for joining as always.
Happy to.
All right, guys. We will see you next time.
Yes. Thank you all. Good night.